You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control.
Alrighty. Hello everyone, how you doing today? Welcome on back into another beautiful stream. It is currently Wednesday, the majority of the world. Let's see those boots back happen in the chat, everybody. Hello, welcome on in. Guys, don't worry about the stream before I did a quick restart because people were saying it was in 720. And that seems to work when it comes to Twitch breaking. We just press the restart button and it magically fixes itself. If Twitch could fix that issue, that would be wonderful. But anyway, hello everyone, how you doing? Good to see you all. Hope you're all getting your 1080p now. Everyone's doing well. I'm sorry for the abrupt ending of the last stream. My internet dudes were doing maintenance on the net, and I completely forgot about it. I got a text beforehand warning me, I think a couple days prior, and I completely forgot it was going to be happening, so yeah, that's why the stream kind of got a little bit shorted out the other day, but we're back now. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream for today, straight up. I want us to do a longer one today as well, to kind of make up for the half an hour or so that we missed on Monday, but my head's a little funky today. I'm not feeling amazing, so we'll just see how long we go for. And what's going to go on with that. But I wanted to stream today and catch up with you guys. So we're going to be working on some Hermitcraft and continuing on the redacted building. Continuing on the chorus plant production building. Because I've got it working, by the way. The building is functional. The redstone's hooked up with it. We're just going to work on the details today, inside and out. And try and kind of like finish it up for the video. And then rock and roll with that. Please don't spam the chat, lovelies. If you have a question, you gotta just ask it. Don't say you got a question, just ask the question. Sorry, my brain's a little off today, but don't say you got a question, just say the question. I'm not sure that question was worth spam, but pancakes. Regardless, no, thank you for the 100 biddies, lovely. Hello. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well today. Coming in with the boop. I'll be honest, waffles are not something I really have that often, if at all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember the last time I had a waffle. I got no clue. Mischief, thank you for the 38 months. Had your last written final exam. Really happy to be done and relaxed with the stream now. Oh, very nice. I hope you're happy with how you felt you did. And I hope you're happy with the results that you get out of it. GG's, Mischief. Must feel amazing being free now, isn't it? Well-deserved relaxed day. Did I watch Eurovision? No, I don't watch Eurovision. I don't personally have much of an interest in it. Anything I see from Eurovision will just pop up on my feed on social media usually. I don't watch TV. Yeah, I don't know how long we can stream for today. We're gonna give it a go. We'll give it a go. Card Buddy with the 10 biddies told my friend that I saw a deer on the way to work this morning. She said, how did you know it was on its way to work? I love it. Very smooth joke there. Thank you, Card Money. I love it. Brand Daddy ISM, thank you for the 3 months coming in as well. Thank you, lovely. Eric with the 15 months. Hello, Eric. How you doing? Thank you for the resub. Brian Fast, thank you for the 7 months as well. Welcome back in. And appreciate the kind words. And we got a couple of bit messages too. We got Quietron. Probably gonna lurk for much of the stream, hoping to achieve perfection in Stardew. Perfection! Ah, do you have to romance villagers for that? Speaking of which, Stardew Friday. I'm not 100% sure what we're doing on Friday, whether or not we decide to finish the puzzle game or not. Still kind of deciding on that one, but we'll keep you updated on that, which one, regardless. Thank you, Quietron. And Gas, thank you for the 25 biddies. From 1912 to 1948, the Olympics had competitions for fine arts. So I know I joked about being bad with money on Monday, but please know that I do not buy any first before spelling my streamers. Just don't need anything very often. So my brain was just completely... I read the first bit. I thought there was a second bit. And my brain just completely died. The Olympics had competitions for fine arts. How do you make a competition out of fine art? The pace at which you can draw something and the accuracy? Is it like time based, judged based on that? Please make sure not to spam, lovelies. Intriguing though, intriguing. But I'm glad to read the second part of your message as well. But still, I prefer you to keep it if you need it, you know? We got a few spammers in there today, don't we? Anyway, okay, right. Ashan, thank you for the 9 months as well. Welcome back in, Ashan. Blimey, thank you. Danil's the 19 months as well, coming back in. Outside Crispy, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. No message on that one either. Outside Crispy, thank you. And Amperman, thank you for the 150 biddies. Thank you, lovelies. Okay, right. Let's flick over to the screen. We'll get going into some things. And rock and roll. Oh, Red's online. I was alone by myself until that point. Nice. Okay, right. Hello. Oh gosh, yeah. My brain's funky today, I'm telling you. Alrighty. Oh. It's fine. Bear with me. Bear with me. We'll see how long we can stream for. Syro Inferno, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome on in as well. Coming in new to the Spud family. Thank you, lovely. So I've been a-working. Do you know how many dispensers there are on the ceiling of this thing? Because that was the most expensive thing that I've done this season. I sold Tango out of his dispensers. I've been selling Jim out of a pickles and Tango out of dispensers. What a combination I'm going for in this episode. Regardless, it's set up now. And I chose not to take it all the way to the edge because I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Save me a few extra dispensers. And a lot of the chorus plants don't grow to that line anyway. So I was like, I'll just leave it there. We have a couple that we might miss, such as that one. But at the end of the day, as long as there's enough to like just replant these, not a big deal for me at that point. Tango just printing money. Basically, it's basically what he's doing. Joker XOV, X1V, thank you for the 8 months. Base is so amazing, gives me so much inspiration. I'm glad it does. It's always good to hear that when we're building something and it helps inspire people. I love it. Thank you for the 8 months. And Melanie Laugh a lot, thank you for the 13. Resubscribed last night. Oh, hello, welcome back in. Thank you very much, Melanie. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. Tango surely is rich this season. Anyone who does a redstone shop is typically going to get rich in a season. It's just like, if you want diamonds, that's the way to go. As long as you can produce the redstone you need to actually keep the shop stocked. Now, this is mostly purpled out, so everything's going to stop growing. It's only those last 2, I think, that are really the white ones. So I can show you guys what it looks like, if you want. I mean, the fun is always keeping it into as part of the episode, but... you know, at the same time. Okay. Alright, let's have a little look-see here. What do you reckon? I think? Let's try it. I reckon? Maybe? I don't know, is, real quick. How far is stream behind today? I think me restarting the stream made chat super far behind. I think it's, quite delayed, actually, from the live time. So is it sad I didn't know that the flowers change colour when they're done growing? Well, I mean, purple is not exactly the most common plant to grow, so I wouldn't blame you on that at all, honestly. Oh, there's a 3rd flower up there, that's fine. It's an extra. Might be a bit behind. I think so. I think it's a little bit. Right, hold on, let me just check here as well. Hold on a second. Anna Grace, before you hop out, I just want to say happy birthday as well. Congratulations on another trip around the sun. I'm sorry I'm a little bit slow with chat and everything today. But congratulations on another trip around the sun. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. I hope you have a beautiful day today, lovely. When will the next episode drop? Friday. Friday for the next episode. We're back to our Friday schedule now. So that is going to be my day that I'm going for. I was hoping to put it out a little earlier this week, but with my head not doing fantastic today, it's not really working out, as usual. So we'll just keep to my schedule so that people don't get disappointed, basically. By me saying I'll upload earlier. This is why I don't have my render distance up with BobbyMod. I don't know if anybody has this issue with BobbyMod and knows how to fix it, but this is a constant issue that I get with this thing. That's why I don't use it. I mean, maybe it's not... I'm pretty sure I do have it installed, even though I can only go up to 32. I should be able to go up to way more with BobbyMod. Anyway. That's why I have it down, because I always get those issues. Bobby upgrade. I've run upgrade multiple times. It always comes back. Always comes back. So, the file ends? No, it's just glitched out visuals. It's not actually any issues. Never have this issue with Bobby. Yeah, I've had it ever since I installed it. That's why I don't use it very much. But I'm not that crazy about it. It's really worry too much. Okay, let's run it. I'm gonna run the machine. Because I'm gonna do another harvest. Wait, I did the— oh no, I didn't do my— dang it. I didn't do the arrows first. Gotta press that one first. Also, it took so long to actually happen because I delayed it so you had time to go back to the window and have a look. I pressed the wrong button first. You're gonna have to wait for it to grow then. Okay, I got more chorus flowers from my last harvest. It's a shame because the arrow is the most exciting part, but oh, well, you know, it's fine. Also, actually, I'll show you guys what I've done with the redstone, and if anyone has any, I know suggestions of redstone on stream, wonderful, right? Any suggestions of a certain thing that I want to do? I am very curious. I don't know if it's possible, but I would love a better way to restock my arrows on my dispensers, because right now it's kind of painful. And I need like a good 5 shulkers of arrows to restock these dispensers on the ceiling. It's a little silly. Okay, well that will grow in no time. Chorus flowers grow really fast. As you can see, that one's already grown up. But let me show you what I've done up here. Sorry that I kind of pressed the wrong button first. That was a bit anticlimactic. Regardless. So no laser in the end? I haven't got to that point. I'm just trying to get to a functional standpoint. A laser, very much a secondary. So right now, of course, all I've simply got is this. It's just a bunch of redstone, some repeaters to help push the signal around the place so that it can reach the corners, which it does. It does reach it all. Because it's all connected, so I didn't have to do it in particular lines. But does anyone know a good way I can restock these while also being able to power them without me having to do it one at a time? Because obviously, hopper minecarts, you know, you drag one along it and they'll fill them all up. However, if I need to power them, I can't put a minecart down. So how on earth am I going to restock these automatically? That's a lot of it is a lot of dispensers. I'm trying to cover all the real estate here. I could like save on dispensers by doing it like every second one, but I was just like, you know what? We'll just do all of them. Sorry, there you go. You can see a little bit easier now. Would powered rails work? No, because this is gonna be like... No. I mean... Activator rails? No, I don't think Upper Minecart can work with those. Doesn't it lock the minecart? Activator rails? Because don't they lock hopper minecarts? People always say don't use them in things. Because obviously the way I've got it is the button sends the signal up here to then activate all the dispensers and stuff like that. I feel like activator rails wouldn't. Divide the dispensers in rows? Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Less dispensers and power from the side and have minecarts on top? Not ideal. I'd rather fill them up manually. Not activator, the ones that emit redstone signal when minecart passes over. Yeah, but I need a signal to be pushed when you press a button. I don't want it to be constantly powered. Unless I'm misunderstanding powered rails. Because if I push a button, I mean... Yeah, because it's not going to activate it all at once. It would do it in like a wave. That wouldn't really work too much, I don't think. Droppers hooked to hoppers? What do you mean by that? If it's a button, why is the redstone on? Because I've got it stagnated. Is that stagnated the way? I've carried the signal up with redstone torches, so it changes once it activates. I'm actually surprised. Why is that continuously powered on right now? I mean, the arrows should work at the moment. You know what? I don't really want to restock it any further, but I'm just going to double check. I've only actually activated this once, and it worked, but let me just double check it activates now. Or is it broken? Did I break it once? Oh, it's broken. Why is it broken? Dang it. Well, I'm glad we didn't try the arrows before and end up in a complete disappointment. Yeah, there's a power loop in there somewhere for whatever reason. I don't know why. Let's have a little look. Yeah, there are repeaters, which is tricky because you can't really... They're definitely in a loop. Which is intriguing. Because they're not getting power right now, but they're all powering it. How do I not have this in a loop? Because they're all connected like this. How do I not loop the repeaters? Move this repeater back a block? I mean, those are still powered, even if I remove that, though. It's all the ones in here. Because it's all connected together, they're all powering each other. Make sure all the repeaters are exactly 15 apart. I can't really do that. This is a giant circle of which all the redstone dust is connected. Are you saying move this one back? That's all still powered. It doesn't... Moving these is not going to do anything. Because it's all still connected with each other. That's the problem. It's all a big circle. Back and front of repeaters are connected. That's why it's self-powered. Oh, I don't really know how to fix that. I mean, that one's off now, which is something. But I wouldn't really know how to fix that. I don't know. This is too much for my brain. Is there a way to power these without the repeaters? This is the issue. They're looping, right? Silk Spa, thank you for the 26 months, lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Welcome on back in. Because I need to carry the redstone signal all the way to the other end. But I can't do that without having the repeaters throughout. But of course, they're going to loop power each other. An outer loop that acts as a distribution rail. Take out the repeaters, redstone block with piston on top in the middle. I can't fit that though. There's a gem. Hi, Gem.
Hi, Burrow.
You here to help me fix redstone problem?
Oh, absolutely. I know everything about redstone.
I'm so glad. I'm in a dilemma and I need a really good redstone brain.
You need a really good redstone brain?
A really good redstone brain.
God, you're in luck.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. We're about to experience some gemstone here.
I'll find the entrance one of these years.
Oh, yeah, there's a ladder around the back.
It's dark out. You don't sleep on this server?
I do sleep on the server. I've just got gamma on right now because it's really dark up here. I haven't got any torches up in my ceiling.
Oh, it is dark. Hold on, I put my gamma on too.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't put any torches up here yet.
Got full bright. I'm cheating.
There you go. It's okay. I'm cheating as well. We're cheating together. Okay. So my repeaters are loop powering each other, and I need a new solution. You know those dispensers need power, right?
Does powering this block power this block?
The dispensers, so I can't really say for sure. I feel like it doesn't.
You can test it. Do you have to?
Oh, people are saying yes in chat. Apparently it does power the next one, so we could do it in strips. That would probably work. Okay, hold on. Let me get my...
And then instead of the repeaters, then we could put a full block also on the repeaters, so they have to power through the block.
I could still put repeaters down though, if it's because they're in strips, and the strips won't be connected.
With a repeater with a block. Well, yeah, you could just do the strips.
Yeah, they would just work with strips. I mean, I think you've got it's gemstone. Gem, you know more about redstone than you're leading on.
My redstone solution is always less redstone.
I mean, it works. I can see it, but I mean, oh my gosh.
No more redstone. No. That's enough redstone.
That's enough slices, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
What if I want more slices? Why am I getting this out? I don't. Oh, Did you just activate one of my arrows, Gem? Those are very valuable.
I don't know.
I heard that.
Those are valuable. You have a skeleton farm.
Yeah, but I ran out of arrows. I used like 4 shulkers or 5 shulkers of arrows to fill this thing. So, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of arrows.
Stop! Sorry. Sorry! I'm fixing things.
Okay, I think we have to do it in the other row alteration, Gem. Otherwise, it doesn't match with the current one.
This is gonna work.
This is.
You could put that first one just on the full blocks. The full blocks will still power it, right? You just need them here, right here, instead of right there.
I guess that works. Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Not right there.
Oh, true. Yeah, you got a point. All right. Gem's a smarty pants.
It would work both ways. We're both correct. It doesn't really matter.
Gem's a smarty pants.
It doesn't really matter which way we alternate this.
Which way is this repeater facing right now? Hold on. Which way is our facing?
You do the repeaters.
Okay, and you got the other bit.
Yeah.
You're amazing, Gem. I appreciate your help.
Yeah.
That one there. There we go. Got it. All right, we got this. Oh, this is wonderful.
This is
Look
like
at
the
that.
ultimate form of procrastination. When you really don't want to make a video, you come do redstone.
You come help me do redstone. That feels like that's not the most ultimate form of procrastination. That feels like the opposite of what you'd want to do. Why do you want to do redstone more than make a video, Gem?
I don't know. I'm just really on the video struggle bus this week.
Oh, okay. What's your project? Is the project burning you out?
No, I have to make a trident PvP arena.
Oh. Well, now that sounds intimidating.
Well,
a trident PvP arena specifically? Sorry, my brain is
Yeah.
like slow today. Don't mind me while I register things properly and not go into auto response mode.
It's for the thing that I'm not supposed to talk about.
Okay. Oh, that thing. Okay, yeah, I see. All right, makes sense.
The first rule of the thing.
The first rule of the thing. But you talk about it a lot, Gem.
I know.
Okay. Can leave it too wide between redstone. Are you telling me we need it? We can have even less redstone than this? I guess technically that would make sense. It's fine. We're already well through this anyway. I mean, this works.
You could also put your repeaters, I guess, like...
I don't know if I can put them on top of the dispensers because I think that will miss the powering of the dispenser.
Does that help anything?
I don't think that really does anything for us.
Like, it won't cross... It won't loop.
Because you're gonna back power the next repeater if you do that. I think this would work just fine. Dun, dun. Run the source down one side, don't loop back and forth. I mean, why not? We could loop back and forth and make it more exciting. Could see it go in waves, right? Yeah. I think this works. This is fine. Put the repeaters across.
Super efficient.
We're not here about efficiency. Do you know the one rule about Palestone?
Your chat's probably a little bit right. We probably do need some in the middle because it only travels like 15. How wide is this circle?
Good question. I'm not sure.
You might need to make some more repeaters and shove them in the middle. But if you put a repeater on the block, will the repeater power the block below it or will it not?
See, that's what I don't know. Chat, do you know?
But I think if we put a repeater in the middle, then you have to do a block like this, right?
Why is that?
Or something. It's something like that.
don't
I don't remember what the trick is. I'm not a redstoner, but there's a way to do it.
People are saying no. Yeah, so that's what I thought. It won't. Well, we have to get it to the middle.
It gets powered by adjacent. It's fine. It's fine. You get it. I make
This should work. It's okay. I got repeaters in my redstone box. That's orange.
You have a redstone box?
Yeah, I'm doing redstone this season, Jam. Haven't you heard?
Look at you go.
I know, right? Okay,
You're
hold
so
on.
good.
I'll do the alternation of the lines first, and then I'll add in the repeaters in the middle.
Doing your redstone dust back?
Sure, you can put it in the orange redstone box if you like. Oh, there we go. That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jim, you're so smart.
Yeah. Nope, not really.
You got a better wake-up brain than I do.
It's 11 a.m. and I have a quarter of my coffee gone.
Only a quarter? Did you take a mini sip and was like, yep, that'll do?
I made it, and then I had about 10 minutes of footage from yesterday that I edited into a 5-minute intro for my video.
Oh, well that works
I
out.
rendered a replay thing, and now I'm here.
Ah, you're so productive in the morning. I recorded a bunch of stuff for my video. Sorry, my brain is dead. Earlier this week on Monday, actually. I did most of my recording on Monday. And then it's just been dead zone for a little while now. I mean, I've been working, but just very slowly, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's fine. Alright. They should power, because they'll power adjacent for the ones that are there
Bro,
anyway.
that is way less than 15.
Well, that's fine. Sometimes you just overdo it a little bit.
This is only 5.
That's okay. There's another one here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I don't know if that
8,
was 15.
9, 10, 11,
Okay, I would have
12,
put 5 on
13.
there.
Didn't need that one.
Okay.
Didn't need it.
Okay, Mom.
I
All
am
right.
the redstone inspector. You didn't need that one.
Well, they're all going in. I'm not counting. I'm too lazy for that.
I would just put them straight together, like in a row.
Yeah, but that's aesthetically pleasing, and doing it this way might trigger you.
It doesn't. Have you learned nothing about me in our 10-year friendship?
Well, then why are you saying to put it in a row in the first place, Jem?
Because that feels like something that you would do.
Nah, I don't care that much about redstone. I'm hearing the chorus plant growing. There we go. Red does it right. We're good. They should still be powered because they'll be powered by the one next to them, so it's fine.
In theory.
In theory, yes. Okay. Well, now we got to see if it works. It's going to be really hard to tell if an arrow is missing though, because there's going to be a lot of arrows.
I will look at it.
You will look at it.
The arrows.
Okay.
I'll look at the redstone.
Ooh.
You look at the arrows.
It's grown so much since I was last down here. Look at all the pretty flowers. Oh, hi, zombie. Is it nighttime outside? No, it's not. There's a creeper outside. I would love to test the machine, but
I felt. My bad.
you were screaming as if I just saw a creeper. You did the scream for me. Thank you. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm down. Jem, you might not
Go
want to
ahead.
be in the arena while I press the button.
I have no faith in this redstone, so let's go. Let's try.
Excuse-moi. Have in the Palstone, please. Right, you're gonna get shot,
It's probably
Jem.
gonna work.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
shot.
let's go.
Okay, top
Let's go.
button for the ceiling. Here we go. I'm gonna see Jem get shot. Hey, there it is.
That looks great.
Isn't it cool?
I actually
Sadly,
did not get shot. but it
that's
was cool.
amazing. Sadly, some
Oh,
of
you
the
picked
like,
up all the arrows.
yeah, they're recyclable. It's very efficient for the
Cool.
environment.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
How do you
like,
put them back in the dispensers?
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about. Yep.
Why aren't we talking about I feel like we should talk about that.
Well, look, if you have a gemstone solution and but that is automatic and not manual, let me know, because right now I'm doing it one at a time. It took me 15 minutes to restock those dispensers, Jem. She's thinking. While you think about that,
what would Etho do?
I'm gonna push this button. Wait for it.
What'd you push?
Wait for it. There it goes.
Whoa! You're
There it is.
cool.
Isn't it sick? Oh, I love it.
Very cool.
It's very satisfying. Oh, I just broke my wall. That's fine.
I've thrown all your stuff on the ground. Please come get it.
I am coming to get it. Thank you very much. Well, it works then, technically. I would say that worked pretty well.
Pearl,
Yeah.
purple grows really quickly, right?
Yes.
So what if your system was just a minecart hopper that does hoppers fill down? Because if they fill down, then you could fill up and also activate the dispenser as the dispenser is getting filled.
Yeah,
And
but
if it grows fast enough, then it'll just be constantly shooting.
I don't know if I want it constantly shooting though. I feel like that because they're also the arrows don't you got to pick them up. They're classified as entities. I mean, I don't know if I
Right,
want to
so
keep
it would
going
lag.
eating through my arrows. Yeah, and it would eat through a lot of arrows, more than my skelly farm can stock up.
Honestly, this way is good.
I think this works. I mean, look, think about it, like even 32 arrows gets me 32 activations of the machine. I think that's quite a good amount anyway.
Yeah, that's really good. You're
Yeah.
not gonna have to do it very often.
Yeah. And now the arrows don't get all of the flowers, but it gets most of them, and that's perfectly fine. As long as I have enough to replant them, that's all that matters to me, because I don't sell the flowers. I only sell the chorus plants. There you go. It works. Look
Wait,
at
you
it.
don't sell the flowers?
No, I don't.
But don't you have all the flowers?
All the eyes and flowers, but I mean, does it count chorus flowers? Because it didn't count spore blossoms, and that is clearly a flower.
I think you should fight both of those fronts.
You think I should? But if I sell the chorus flowers, then I don't know. They're gonna be super expensive. They're gonna be like 5 diamonds a pop. You know?
Okay, nobody's gonna buy that.
Perfect. It's exactly what I want. Buy my chorus blocks instead. I made this farm. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I don't know. I probably should.
I made my purr fish pearl. I don't need any more purr.
Make another purple fish. Why only one purple fish?
Because how many? You want a rainbow. You don't want just all purple.
Well, no, you would do all purple. You make more rainbow, right? What if you made a fish rainbow, like a big one, like straight up from one side to the other, right? And you make multiple fish of every color. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
You're such a saleswoman. I'm gonna go home now.
Hey, I mean, I'm not if it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the help, Jim. I appreciate it.
Flowers here. I request a flower garden right in this spot.
Right in that spot? That spot exactly?
Yeah.
Is it the it's gonna be the gem flower garden?
I request alliums, please.
Alliums? I have alliums over here.
Yeah.
Did you know? Look at this. Hold on.
Yeah, but I want them there.
Well, they're there.
Specifically.
See, here they are. Look, aren't they pretty? Don't you like this flower garden, Jim? It's so much bigger. It's got
Gorgeous.
alliums.
Another one up in that spot, please.
She's so demanding. You better buy my pepper. Make another pepper fish and I'll make you an allium
sure
garden.
I'll buy it. I don't want to have to grow that stuff.
Good. Right. We have a deal then. I'll make an allium garden, you buy my pepper. I'm glad we come to a conclusion. Bye, Jam.
Bye, Pearl.
That's amazing. We got a solution to the farm already. Alrighty. I seriously thought we were going to be stuck for a little bit, but it's nice. Sometimes redstone confuses me. Sometimes it has laws and rules that just don't seem to apply in other situations, and my brain just completely flatlines. But I'm really glad that we're able to get this one working. I was a bit nervous when everything was powering each other, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. I'm glad we didn't go for the piston block route. I mean, the piston block would probably work. It's just I got no room on the roof. Because I'm going to do a quick free cam, right? I got no room to put redstone above. So, yeah, that's it. I wouldn't mind trying to figure out a way of refilling the dispensers without having to do it manually. Because, yeah, it takes me like a good 15 plus minutes to actually fill these things up. And I didn't get to put a stack in each of them because I didn't have enough arrows. It takes an absurd amount of arrows to restock that thing. But, yeah, I don't want it constantly activated. So, that's the thing. Like, because Gem's bit with the minecart was perfectly valid. It was something I was thinking earlier when we were all talking about rails. But, I just don't want it constantly going. I mean, well, how many dispensers is there? There's quite a few stacks, which means the minecart would have to hold more stacks than it actually can. Off a minecart could only take, what, up to like 5 stacks or something? I would need a lot more than that. So even if it were to, for example, you would press the lever, activate the minecart, the hopper minecart with everything in it, it could go over it and restock everything, but it would only get to a certain point and then it would run out of arrows. Right? So I could totally like press the button and it activates all the arrows one row at a time, but it will eventually run out before it gets to the end. So it won't be a good restock. Want multiple minecart lines? I don't know if I can do that. There's not enough space up there. It's very tight up here. Like there's not much space at all to utilize. And I feel like... My brain is not going to be in the mode to think about it at the moment, though. But right now it works, and I'm happy with it. And my arrows get recycled. Look how many arrows I got. This is great. So it's pretty decent. I don't mind it. And these grow so fast, it's insane. Also, I came to realize it's not 4 popped chorus fruit per block. It is 4 to make it, but it still gives you 4 blocks back. So I don't need to run this farm very often because who's going to buy my purple blocks anyway in the first place? It doesn't sell very much, so odds are I only need to run it a few times in the season and that's it. So I might not even have to end up restocking it. Most of the restocking is just because I want to see it work, because it's fun. Maybe the dispenser's down a layer? Theoretically. Theoretically, yes. We lose a bit of height though, that's all. Let me also... I pressed the record button before just in case I wanted to keep any of that. Right, let me just do that. While that is doing a good old smelt. There we go. I've got a lot more redstone stuff this season. Don't forget your redstone box. That's okay, we'll be back to that. That's so good. Alright, but this does pretty well. Look at it smelting. Alright. Put that in there for now. We'll let that do its thing and smelt away. Let's go sleep real quick. Ah, my glitch chunks. I love it. Thank you. Probably gonna need half the dispensers. The reason why I dispense the entire ceiling is because chorus fruit growth is random. And right now, we're already losing some of the flowers. Some of the flowers do not get destroyed with the arrows in filling every single spot. If I made it on a grid-like pattern, like a checkerboard pattern, we would lose even more. So that's the issue with cutting down the amount of dispensers in there, is you're cutting down the chance that you'll actually get your flowers. Theoretically, you can control chorus growth with glass. Not really ideal though, like they're still random. So the way these go is they detect if they can grow or not, and if they can't grow anymore, like that one there, they turn purple. So if you place glass everywhere to try and restrict the growth of the chorus fruit, you're going to end up with less fruit at the end of the day. Because this is random. Like, sure, you can kind of help it decide which way you want it to grow, but at the end of the day, it could be a little stumpy guy like this, or it can be a really tall guy like this that's going to keep on growing. I think glass would very much lessen how much you get out of it. Would a layer of snow below the dispensers make the arrows fall straight? Powdered snow? Honestly, possibly. Powdered snow would probably be a good idea. It wouldn't look as impressive as the ceiling of dispensers, but you can totally do powdered snow. Because, yeah, we do miss some of the flowers because the arrows kind of go whoop sideways. A dispenser roof does look cool. Yeah, that's the shame part about it. Also, when they grow a lot for the actual fruit, so restricting it sounds counterproductive. Yeah, I think for like... I'll deal with restocking the arrows. Like I said to Gem, even 32 arrows in each dispenser is 32 uses of the system. That's quite a lot. I think that'll be fine. So today I thought what we could do, I wasn't actually going to focus on the redstone of that because I thought it was actually fine. I thought it was working properly. What we're going to focus on today is tidying up the inside of this place, doing a little bit of stuff on the outside. I haven't made my gardens on the outside, so what Jem said was actually something I just hadn't gotten around to yet. So I thought we'd focus on that a little bit today and just kind of see how far we get, because I don't think I can stream for my full 4 hours today. I'm a little bit under the weather. Not feeling amazing. So we'll just kind of see and work through things. Maybe it'll get better. But that is just a kind of a pre-warning. Currently dispensers will fire 2 times with the strip layout. Twice? We did get a lot of arrows from that, didn't we? Why do they fire? Oh, because they've only got 1 gap in between. If I separate it to a double gap in between the dispensers, would that fix that? Okay. I think we do need to solve that. Let me take a look at that. Sorry, I was not going to fiddle with the redstone more, but we don't exactly want to go through the hoppers, the dispensers twice as fast. Okay. Not full 4 hours? Where are you traveling? I wish I was traveling, and I wish I wasn't just, you know, I wish I was physically feeling great. Anyway, so currently, let's just check some of the dispensers here. Yeah, 30. Oh, no, this is fine. I've used it twice. These didn't power twice, guys. Sorry, it's really dark in here. I've used this twice and I haven't refilled. Oh, that one's got 28. But these are all fine. Why is the last one the only one with 28? Why did these not get affected by it? Why is only the last row 28? Some got 5 while Jem was doing redstone. Yeah, but not the last ones though. All of these are 28. Unless these did get activated. But I mean, what you guys say with the strip thing, if it's true, all of the others should be a lot less. Because I fired this twice and I put in 32 to begin with. So this is all correct. Maybe the delay is too small so it's fine? Maybe? Maybe so. I mean, theoretically, this would fire twice because it's connected twice to the neighbors. Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe it's rather the delay is long enough that the redstone signal, like, is still activated for this side when it does this side. That's probably what you're talking about, right? So I think that's fine. Yeah, the pulse is long enough. Okay, I think we're okay. What I can do, though, is I can fill up the arrows on the side here. I can redo these ones. Chuck them back in there. Okay. It's amazing how many arrows I get. There we go. I'm just going to chuck in a bunch more. I'm not going to worry too much about them having the exact amount of arrows. Just as long as these ones don't have any less. That's the thing. I'm hearing that chorus fruit grow. Oh, how amazing is the sound. Okay. Ooh, the problem is I can't... Hiccup. I can't get to underneath this without breaking the repeater. That's unfortunate. Okay, we can fix it. Okay. So it's not the most efficient. I think one of those redstoner brains on the server, if they were making this farm, they would probably design it until the point that they do not have to do this manually, I would assume. But because this is Pearlstone, we're kind of okay with it, and we'll just roll with it. How will you feel the ones under the repeater? Just gotta break the repeater. Just gotta break it. I know it's Pearlstone, it's not perfect. Refill from below with scaffolding? I mean, that sounds like it would take a lot longer and be way more painful in my opinion. You gotta place down a bunch of scaffolding, make sure you got all of your different rows of scaffolding placed, and then go along and, you know, I think this is just a lot easier to me. I just do this without having to do any extra building. Da, da, da. The only thing I just don't get access to is the repeater ones, which isn't a big problem. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. What I do want to grab is I want to grab some torches so that we can actually light up that ceiling. Look how much it's grown already. Chorus fruit is insane. Absolutely. I need to light up the outside too, apparently. Oh, I didn't leave any arrows in my inventory. That's fun. I forgot what I was saying. Let me just despawn that guy. Ah, glitch chunks, thank you. Probably plant this chorus more densely. I wasn't sure if I could or not, but if I do plant it more densely, it does mean I need more pistons underneath, because I currently have the pistons breaking the chorus plants. Can Elise collect shot arrows? I don't believe so, because they're not dropped items, so I don't think they can pick those up. Torches. I need to light up the roof because it's way too dark up there. How am I so low on torches right now? What's happening? The heck? Grab that. Thank you. Let's fix this problem. Alright, we'll make the decorative torches on the inside more a little bit nicer though. Regardless. These could collect the flowers and fruit but not arrows. Yeah, that's the big reason why I kind of haven't really made an effort to make the allays work. Because I'm gonna have to go in there to pick up the arrows anyway. Oops, I don't have to come this way. So if I have to walk in there and collect everything, yeah, it's fine. Probably best without the allays. Don't need to complicate it. Okay, I'll let them grow a little bit more and then I'll press the button again. Did I ever test whether fireworks break the flowers? I haven't tested that because it wouldn't be lucrative for me to do it. It would be interesting for Cub because Cub's doing the whole firework thing this season. But for me, I do not have like good access to farms for fireworks and everything, whereas I have a Skelly farm. So the arrows just make the most sense. Gotta fix that hole on the side too. There we go. Now we can see something without me having to use gamma. Okay. Using water to flush would be easier. Or I just walk around and pick it up. Okay, there we go. A little bit brighter in here now. We can see something. I have so much confidence doing redstone on the stream. It's not a complicated thing, this one. There's definitely been systems in the past that I regret putting on stream. But this isn't complicated. It's just a bunch of dispensers on the ceiling, so it's fine. Water won't flush the arrows either. So there you go. It's unnecessary complications. You always gotta remember, be careful about that. Okay, wait, before we go down, let me just have a look at how we want to design the interior of the place. I'll make the garden as well, don't worry about that. Okay, because we want to replace and make it just look generally nicer in here. The issue is I have a lot of the outside blocks kind of peeking out a tad. I'll tell you that my brain is not in designing mode. I took some Nurofen and it hasn't really worked. Last time you did redstone on the stream died. Yeah, that was internet maintenance that I forgot was happening. That was completely my bad. It just happened to occur right as we were going to do the redstone for this thing. Look, I will say I'm actually glad I didn't do this on stream. Because this is the bit we got up to. And it was just a lot of placing of redstone, refilling the dispensers with arrows, getting the dispensers in the first place, which, by the way, I probably made Tengo rich with just how many dispensers I bought. But it was just a lot of just very repetitive and boring stuff. Very grindy things, so I think it kind of works better off stream. Okay, but what are we going to do about the windows and stuff here? Because this window, I like having nice and open. And I think I don't really like the tuff on the inside, honestly. So I might replace that, but if I replace it, it's going to look funky from the outside. Well, at the same time, maybe it won't. If I really lean into the fact that this is the glass border, being able to break that tuff might not be so bad. Okay, we're definitely going to need some more terracotta. What do I want to grab for the inside, though? Do I want to go on with the granite territory? We probably just want to continue with the granite. Granite and terracotta. Although, I want a good block that goes with the chorus plants. Let's sleep. Real quick. So maybe a purple block in there. Really, like, make that purple pop. Would be a good idea. Purple and endstone. You know what? Purple probably would not be a bad idea on the inside. Although it's gonna suck getting the amount of blocks that I would need to do that. Gonna have to use my farm to build my own farm. Okay. What do you mean? Chat would have had 20 different options to do the same redstone all at the same time. You jest, but that's what would happen. Tricky, thank you so much for the 8 months, by the way, lovely. Welcome on back into the Spud family. Shiny Walrus. I still haven't got any arrows. Ay. Hold on. It's ironic, isn't it? I haven't got any arrows. But Shiny Walrus, thank you so much for the 4 months as well, and the kind words. Cloudy Vinyl, thank you for the gift sub as well to the community. Thank you. Stormcutter, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back in. Hope you're feeling well despite being busy. Welcome back. Let me get some arrows. So I should have arrows on my person, literally in one of these. I don't. I don't know. I have a single arrow on me. Hold on. The day when we can actually fly on a ladder would be amazing. It makes you fall completely down to the bottom like a rock if you have your ladder activated. How did I manage to... Oh, okay, you know what? That's fine. I just need a single arrow. I'm gonna take up one of the past ones. taking that. All right, anyway, all right, like as I was saying. But thank you so much, Stormcutter. Welcome back in as well. Cloudy Vital, you gifted another sub before that too. Thank you very much. And you came in with a tier 1 sub. Gift subs and tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Enjoy the emotes there in the Spud family. And everybody who got a gift sub from you as well. Thank you so much. Zelteric, thank you for the 3 months also coming in. I'm going to look at this from the outside, guys, and see if actually purple would be a good idea or not. Honestly, I actually think purple might be a decent choice for this building. Because that's going to have a really nice pop of color and highlight what building it's for. Like, I put the purple on the ceiling to represent purple as well as the flowers, but could totally put purple on the inside. It would brighten it up, absolutely. And it would actually show off the purple plants more because it would be a nice contrast. The plants are darker, which means they'll stand out more. I'm gonna need so many blocks for that, though. Oh boy. All right. To raid my own shop. All right, we better run this again then because I'm gonna need some purple blocks. Hold on. Okay, top one first. Gets the flowers. Oh, that is wonderfully satisfying, you gotta admit. Sadly, it does miss a couple here and there, but, I mean, it gets the majority of them. And then we run this one at the bottom. I think I could shorten the delay on this. I made it super long because I was like, oh, it's not a long enough delay. But that is plenty of time. I need to shorten the delay on that. But isn't that just so satisfying? And then you get to pick up everything afterwards. Look, I honestly don't mind that I have to do this manually. It's satisfying, and you get all the plops. Like, look at this. It's ASMR. Isn't this ASMR? This is what the cleaning lady should have done last season. But one of the big things that I like is that these arrows are recyclable. Now, if that isn't helping to try and save the planet with solar punk, I don't know what is. Oh, I'm out of space in my inventory. So many chorus flowers now. You get in there. Okay. Replace floor with hoppers. That would be a laggy McGee. Honestly. Laggy, laggy, laggy. It's not a bad suggestion, but laggy. I don't mind picking things up. It's trying to give solutions to problems that don't really exist. Okay, let's just put all these arrows back in there. Thank you. You don't believe that ASMR exists? If it's not for everyone's brain. Some brains, there's a lot of brains that just really, really work with ASMR, and there's some brains that nothing doesn't do anything for them at all. And that's fine. It does, but maybe it just doesn't exist for you. Keep one arrow for the bow. Did I put them all in again? I need to call my arrow War again. That's exactly what I did last season, is I named it backwards, so it didn't stack with all the other arrows. I gotta do that this season, so it stops stacking with everything. Okay. Still doesn't get arrows. This is true. The hoppers still don't pick up the arrows, so I gotta walk over it anyway. Alright, you get in there. That is also satisfying as well. Okay, and if I had an anvil somewhere, that would be amazing. I love seeing that minecart go back and forth. Okay. ASMR makes you so uncomfortable. Why? Why? If you said certain types of ASMR, I wouldn't ask why. Because people whispering and eating and calling that ASMR, that makes me very uncomfortable. I don't like the very close whispering to the mic where you can hear every bit of their saliva in their mouth. I hate it. I hate everything about it. But things like crunchies, like when you're crunching leaves and things like that, that's just satisfying. Okay. Let's put some of that back in there, then we'll put the rest of that in here. Oh, you know what? I'll compact that and add it to the chest. It's the close one. Is this the ear for me? Ugh. I can't stand the mouth ones. I cannot do the mouth ASMR. I don't know how people do it. Oh, you know what? We're going to mine this because I need redstone. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to keep it just in case I need it for some kind of redstone machine. This is me deciding live what I'm doing. Okay, right. Let's rename this. There we go. So I did last season. Okay. That won't stack. You in there as well. Okay, another reason why I'm not selling, like I haven't been selling the chorus flowers, I guess is because like it takes me a while to actually get enough chorus flowers to be worth selling. Sorry, I got hiccups. Metal is the best ASMR? Metal? You mean the music metal? I mean, everyone has their own ASMR, I guess. Isn't ASMR just white noise? Rather listen to a babbling brook or something? ASMR is not just white noise, no. ASMR is a multitude of things. It's the things that trigger your sensory reactions. It's not just white noise. It's white noise can be considered a ASMR, but it's not the only one. Metal pipe falling .mp4. Oh gosh, that would kill my ears. Okay, right. Oh, let me go get the purple. We need that for the wall. Slime scoops. I don't mind slime scoops. I like the texture of slime scoops more than the sound, honestly. I'm more about the texture of those. Okay. Right, then we can craft this. Got a crafting bench down here. I need to bring a crafting bench up top, honestly. How much have I gotten here too, by the way? I have so much bamboo planks! Dear me. I need people to use it more. Okay. Look at all the blocks that I can craft with this. Isn't this amazing? Okay. I have so much redstone in my base. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Like, we look at my base, right? In this little section here, I've got the bamboo farm and the furnace array. This building here is the sniffer farm. Also has redstone in it. Now my chorus building is a redstone farm. I've got a skelly farm underneath down below as well. My mud farm is another chunk of redstone. I got redstone farms throughout this thing. Even the mailbox is also a bunch of redstone too. I got a lot of stuff. I'm really happy about that though. I really like to make my base functional, so I'm actually, as much as I'm like, what the heck, I think it's really cool. I like it. Okay, let's go. Let's build this up. Base is really coming together. It really is, and this is only the beginnings of it, honestly. It's still in its baby phase. Okay, still lots of things to do on it. Okay, you know what? This is probably gonna look terrible from the inside, but we'll make it work. Okay. Ugh, it's such an ugly block. What I'll probably do with the top is I'll make a little bit of a transition, so I'll get some like terracotta or something like that and make a transition that way. Because otherwise going straight to granite is gonna look disgusting. But for such a hard color. It is because there's not a lot of colors that really like kind of go well next to it. But we're going to embrace it, you know? I'm trying to embrace color. Copper? Copper and purple? That would probably work as a good gradient. I like the suggestion. Probably the second thing of oxidization would work well. It's a good suggestion. I'll take it. When you first suggested, I'm like, copper? But no, I can see it. I mean, I've used it next to cherry wood, which is pink. So definitely on the same wavelength. It's the same texture. You've got a point. You do have a point. And now I feel like I have to try this before I finish the wall. They're both grid. Hold on. I need to see. I need to have a look at this. I need to see this in person. Go to cyan easily with copper. Ooh. How many times have you... Jim, when did you figure this out? What were you building that required a gradient from purple to copper? Empire Season 1? Ah, for the roofs of your buildings? But wait, did we have... We have copper back then? Those blocks? Wasn't that long ago, I guess. It feels like it was ages ago. It feels like it was before the age of copper. Okay, well, let's try it. Well, I'm gonna need to use these. Although we do have the weathered cut copper here. I have those. Okay, hold on. I need room in my inventory now. Luckily for me, I have a lot of copper. It's just unfortunately not all oxidized. You, please, in here. Okay, oh, we're gonna have to wax all of this stuff. I hear a jam! This is why I have a doorbell. Hi.
That's why you have a doorbell? God, I gotta turn off your stream. Ah, 2 pearls. One's enough.
Oh, come on. You know you want 2 of me. Hello.
Do it. Do the copper gradient. I love showing people the copper gradient.
Okay. We go. I need a good spot.
Put your 3 oxidized copper down and then your purple and then just shave them.
Okay. And then we go X.
Leave this one alone.
That one?
That one twice. And then this one once.
Ooh. Okay. I like
really
it.
Appreciate this one from a distance.
You do.
It's not perfect.
I mean, purple is hard to work with as it is, but that actually looks good. I like that. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of ice cream.
I like this one. I love showing people this one. Whenever somebody hates on purple, I show them this one.
Well, I mean, I wasn't hating on purple.
I know. You like purple, but
I do.
I had to give Ren this speech earlier in the season.
Oh, really? Okay. Is he using purple now? Did you convince him?
I don't think so.
Aw, Jim, we gotta convince
He said
people.
it wasn't manly enough.
Now, if that ain't a lie, isn't purple one of the most manly colors out there? Come on, it's great. Look at this thing. Sheesh. It does. It reminds me of ice cream, though. I don't know why. I would never have an ice cream that's this color, but it reminds me of ice cream.
It's glorious. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks, Jim. Screams royalty. Yeah, it's fancy. Come on, Ren. You know what? If Ren doesn't think it's manly enough, that smells like a good prank opportunity to me. I heard that. I heard it. She's over there, which means she's flicking more trapdoors. Jim, I know what you're doing over there. Yeah, you fly away. Oh god, he is like a hawk when it comes to trapdoor flicking. Thank you very much. Alright, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna need a bunch of honeycomb, which means we're gonna have to go raid Tango again. Sorry, Tango. Right, where does she flick as well? I know she flicked. Yep, there it is. I know it. I know it. Knew it. Gotta be quiet, Jim. Gotta be quiet with that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Did you get the window? Ah, you didn't do the windows this time. Okay, there we go. Blue Strategos. Thank you for the 20 pennies. In antiquity, purple was the most expensive color and exclusive for the toga of the Roman Emperor. Ooh, fancy. I mean, I imagine purple was expensive because it's not a very natural color by any means, and it would take a lot to craft such a color. Oh, wow. Got up to the doors up here. But yeah, it would probably take a lot to actually make that kind of pigment. So that would probably be why it would be so expensive. Alright, let's go raid Tango. They use slugs? What? Slugs? And in what way? How did they use slugs? A rare type of snail. Did they crush snails to make pigment? Or was there a different method that I'm not aware of? They use shells. You look at 1,000 slugs. They crush the shell. The shell, not the snail. Well, I mean, snails have shells, and that's kind of their house. Unless they just got them off the beach, then that's a lot better. Without empty, not having snails inside them. That sounds messed up. Type of snail whose shell gave purple. I don't think I've ever seen a purple snail in my life. So I'm very curious what kind of snail they would crush. Or at least the shells that they would crush of the snail for that to get to that point. How do so many of you know about that? I'm more impressed by how, like, one person said it and everyone's like, yeah, it was this. I'm like, Where are you guys learning these facts? Oh my gosh. Studied it in school? Why is school teaching it? I mean, I could definitely see that being an interesting thing to learn in art class. Art as history. You know what? I took a lot of art classes in my time and I never learned once about snail shells. I feel like I would have remembered that. 3rd grade history here? What, to learn about snail shell crushing? What? That's fancy. Oh, fancy. Who's been in my mailbox? Oh, no, it was just gem flicking. Alright. Let's keep going with this. Oh, I've got an empty shot box I can use. Alright. Let's chuck this in here for now. Because we'll do the purple first, and then we'll do the copper afterwards. So that we can just work with the gradient in that instance. History can be learned outside of school. It can, but not a lot of people will go out and seek it. I'm learning it today, so it definitely proves it, but can't say I've actively seeked out how purple pigment was made. Okay. Learning about it as an example to contextualize the history of dye. Fascinating. I love it. I mean, it's a gruesome kind of history of how they made purple dye, but fascinating. BCE bio taught well. I wish I appreciated classes more when I was in high school and learning different things. But I think the thing is that drains... I can't remember who I was listening to at some point the other day, but it came up in conversation about like wanting to learn history but not wanting to learn because we would have to remember so many numbers about history. Like, there was a lot of focus when it came to high school. You would learn history, but there was so much focus on the specific dates that I did not want to learn it because I couldn't remember the numbers to save my life. And it's like, oh, you've got to do an exam and you've got to remember all the very specific times and dates of the events. And it's like, I'm not going to remember this. It's just going to be incredibly painful. My brain doesn't do numbers very well when it comes to memory. So I just didn't want to do history. But if it was purely focusing on like the events, I would have been so much more interested. And I feel like those are way more important to learn as well. I mean, yeah, the dates are also important, but learning the events, in my opinion, is the most important part about that. And if it can just change it, whether or not someone's interested in learning history, I mean, just give me a rough timeline that I can at least, you know, remember a little bit easier than like Tuesday, September 15th, 1922. I don't know if that's a Tuesday or not. I just said a random combination of things. But, you know, I ain't gonna remember that. There's too many events to remember. Too many dates and numbers. Isn't the whole point of history is knowing when certain events happened? I think getting a general gist of it is at least better than not learning at all. I don't know. Maybe that's my weird opinion, but I just would be so more fascinated by history if it wasn't examining you just based on your knowledge of the dates more than the actual events. Learning is not the same as memorizing. No, it isn't. You'll memorize it for the test and then you forget it straight afterwards. History is more about the events, reasons, and outcomes. Learn them to not repeat them. Exactly. See? Exactly why I see that to be just a bit higher on importance. Dates are definitely important to remember context for things and certain time periods, but I think it's missing a lot of the values when we put so much focus on exams, and if you get a date wrong, then your answer is completely wrong, you know? Okay. I thought I needed granite for a second, we're good. Purple frog lights would look really nice around the dispensers, plus it would lighten it up. Purple frog lights. Purple frog lights is probably a valid suggestion, honestly. I'm not really too sure how I want to light this place up just yet, though. Like, where I want to place it. But once we do all the gradient with the copper and everything, I think that'll give us a nice visual of what kind of wall we got to work with. This should look really nice, too. How are we looking on the growth? Once we have more of these flowers turn purple, I'll run the system again, because we'll probably need a decent amount of purple here. A ring of purple frog lights around the entire room, maybe? Probably something like that, yeah. Vanguard, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back in. Thank you very much. Sorry, I don't want to miss this comment. As a history teacher, the interpretation and analysis is far more important than a memory test. I wish more teachers put more focus on that fact. You know? Because when I was in school, it was just so much focus on the dates. You know? And memorizing numbers. And it would have been so much more enjoyable if we had more focus on the actual events. But I was also a kid, and maybe I put that focus on it myself when it came to exams or tests. I don't know. But regardless, for sure. But thank God, thank you so much for the 15, just to make sure you aren't missed too much there. Thank you for the resub. Teachers can only do so much when the district requires so much testing. Yeah, I think maybe that's an issue in schools, though. Maybe one day that'll change, you know? And we have different methods to help teach kids subjects without having to feel like they're going to be, you know, a rag that's being ringed. You know, out of all the information that we've been learning. Because kids get so stressed, and I think a lot of the stuff that happens in school as well is we'll be learning the classes casually, and then you'll go, okay, it's exam week next week, and a lot of people do the thing called cramming. So they learn casually throughout the year, and then right before the exam or the test, they'll be like memorizing information. They can make up little songs to help them memorize the information that way as well, which also can help them learn further. But people cram in the the last few hours or 24 hours before the exam. They remember it for the exam, they do the exam, and they forget afterwards. Because they're like, well, we don't need it now, we've done the test. I feel like that is a bit of a fundamental flaw in how we learn. But, you know. It's exactly how my girlfriend does it. Yeah, see? It would be a lie to say that there is not people out there that do it and then also forget straight after. I did it. You know, when I was in school, I would do the tests and then I would forget the information I had to learn for the test afterwards because it was just too much for my brain to process. Because you gotta remember so many different classes at the same time that it's just too much information that your brain can actually hold all at once. And because all of the exams happen at the same time, it's worse because you're trying to cram for every single subject. Maybe that's it. That's one of the big issues, is that every exam happens at the same time. Right? If they split them up a little more, maybe we'll be more inclined to focus on each subject one at a time and actually kind of, you know, memorize more of the information or just ingest more of the information. Maybe that's something to it. You had exam weeks in high school? Certainly did, yeah. Specifically, the older years you got in your senior years, we had basically, especially when I was in my very last year of high school, we would have basically like a good 2 or 3 weeks worth of exams. They'd be split because, of course, they would hold it for every subject, so you got your time slot for your subject and everything. But it was fairly common that you might have like 2 in one day or one, you know, each day, like one after the other type situation. And they were never fun. Okay. Call that finals week? We just called them exams. Exam week. It sucked. Oh, I'm out of pepper. There we go. That sounds rough. I mean, I thought that was fairly normal for schools. Maybe not. Your VCE said 3 in one day. Yeah, if you were one of the super unlucky kids, you would get your 3 in one day. It's not very enjoyable. I feel for you out there. Okay, I won't go any further than that for that one. Okay, 3 1 day. It's coming. Yeah, it is coming. Sadly. Okay, so this is gonna look like a cool room when we actually finish it properly. It looks pretty sad right now. Can we run this yet? How are we doing on the fruit? I'll probably run it soon. I'll give it a little bit extra time for these last white ones to finish their growing stages, but... Where you come from? Why'd you just break? It tried growing and it couldn't, so it just popped itself? You chopped it to pillar up? No, that happened just now. I saw the particle effects. That wasn't me. Weird. Okay. I don't think these are affected by light. These don't need to have any light level to grow. They grow in the end, which doesn't have any light at all. Okay. Dun, dun. Just hopped into stream and saw Pearl talking about the education system, bro. Yeah, sometimes we get onto real world topics. Here and there. It happens. Okay. The end has no line. Exactly. It's zero. It's void. That's all it is. Okay. My overlays are not working / showing. I toggled them off because I had a little clip with Gem. I'll turn it back on in a second though. Hold on. But that's when they're not on screen, that's on purpose. Okay. Good evening, Asri. How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. Hello, hello, hello. We catch up on some notifications, by the way. Azumu, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I do appreciate it. Azumu, welcome on in. Do appreciate that. Thank you. We got CDN Phil, thank you for the 24 months. The 2 years coming in strong. Is it just me? Oh, it's just me. Okay. But thank you so much, Phil, for the 2 years. My gosh. Love from CA. Thank you very much for all the support. That is an absurd amount of time, lovely. Thank you. Welcome back in. Milan Weston, thank you for the 100 biddies as well, popping in. We'll finish this wall so we can sleep for Doc. Doc doesn't sleep for me. I need to see Doc sleeping one day. Regardless, anyway. Thank you so much, Milan, for the 100 biddies. It's really, you inspire me so much. I'm so hyped right now. I'm gonna go shotgun a Red Bull. What? That message has greatly confused me. I've never heard someone say that they're so hyped that they're gonna go scull a Red Bull, but careful of your health. Oh my gosh. I hope you're okay. But Milan, thank you so much. Hello, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. Oh boy. Nightshade with the 16 months. Not quite that long, but good morning. What do you mean not quite that long? 16 months is a huge amount of time. My gosh. Don't you downplay that whatsoever. Thank you for the 16-month resub, Nightshade. Welcome on back in, lovely. Thank you. Okay. I feel like I'm sleeping a lot more on this server now. I am turning into the day. It's coming nighttime anyway. It's going nighttime. What did I come down here for? Red Bulls give you wings. Red Bull, yeah, if you drink too much, it'll certainly give you a certain type of wing, that's for sure. Probably not the ones you want. Okay, hiccups, it's fine. Alright, let's go do another run. I need more purple blocks. It's a long trip for sleeping. It's, yep, it'll certainly give you a very long sleep, that's for sure. Okay, right, let's play. Let's do this. Yoink. I love it. All right, and now we do this one. I still gotta remove the delay on that. It's too long. Satisfying. I love it. Yes. It's a garden of arrows with flowers. Oh, isn't it wonderful? You guys are getting major exclusive previews with these streams. The Monday and Wednesday streams, like, yeah. This whole build is an exclusive preview, and this farm working in functionality is a big exclusive preview as well. Did the allays not work? I didn't use the allays. The allays just aren't worth it. Because I've got to pick up the arrows anyway. They don't pick up arrows, so I would have to walk in here as it is and pick everything up anyway. So there's not a lot of point trying to put allays in here when they do not really add anything to the farm for me. Okay. Because I still got to walk through the entire floor anyway. Okay, look how much chorus flower I've gotten from this as well. Even though it misses some, it still gets a ton of them. We've almost got 2 stacks of chorus flower. That's already grown up behind me. Look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, listen to the new music disc. Creator is my favorite. The new ones? Which new ones are we talking about? I know there was some new music that was created that I heard on Twitter a little while ago, but if they've released anything in the snapshots recently, I haven't actually touched the snapshot in a while now. Okay, let's go smelt this and get ourselves some purple blocks. Could you do a minecart underneath the pickup? It wouldn't pick up the arrows. Because the arrows aren't classified as items, they're classified as place entities. So carts and allays do not pick them up. So I have to walk over them anyway. What am I coming down here for? The snapshot has 3 new songs. Ooh, we do love new music tracks. That's always wonderful. I have any left in here? No, I don't. Okay, that's alright. There's so many satisfying things in my base right now. I love seeing the little minecart at the back. And then you'll see the fueling one eventually as well. Can water pick the arrows up? No, it still won't pick anything up at the end of the day. Like, water might be able to move them, potentially, but I would still have to pick them up. It's trying to give solutions to things that don't need a solution. Does the tick speed up on Hermitcraft? No, it's normal. Why? Oh, you're talking about the items coming out of the chest. That's just how fast the minecart picks stuff out of a chest. That's normal. It's hoppers that are really slow. If you've got a hopper picking items out of the chest, it's super slow, but a minecart takes things out super fast. 15 new paintings? Yes, I saw those on Twitter. I am so excited for new paintings, but I want them to fix the placement issue of paintings. Like, we can get excited about new paintings, but that's also just going to become so much more painful for us to actually place paintings down if there is another 15 added into the cycle. Can you imagine? 20? I saw 15 on the official Minecraft Twitter. How we doing on here? Oh, it's got so much left to smelt. It still has this issue where it has so much more in the first 2 furnaces, but that's because of the corner. And the minecart goes over it just a little bit longer than all the rest of them, so it empties out more. It is funny, it's 15 and 5. Oh, I see. 15 for the original artist and 5 of a new artist. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that's exciting. Regardless, I do like the idea of new paintings. I don't use paintings much nowadays because the designs just don't really fit what I'm going for. Okay, I'll just take these. Did I play the April Fool's snapshot? I didn't actually. A lot of people were wondering if I was though because it was potato themed, but I didn't actually end up playing that. There we go. More pepper blocks. Push the corner back maybe? I'm not touching this redstone. It works. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. I don't have to go to a crafting table to do that. Why did I go to that? It's again trying to create solutions for things that don't need them. Okay. Is that your nearest crafting table? For that furnace, yes. I haven't made an interior of that place yet, so That's why it doesn't have one in the immediate furnace vicinity. Did you see that Minecraft is finally adding 3x3 paintings, which will work on a 1-block center for builds? Oh yeah, I guess we all have, they've all been even up to this point, haven't they? Haven't really thought about that. Don't need a crafting table to make pepper. That was a 2x2 recipe. Yeah, I did say that as I walked out the door. I did. I may not have realized that initially, but maybe I might have mumbled it a little bit too quietly though. Trying to create solutions for problems that don't need them. Twitch chat in a nutshell. That's why redstoneers don't do redstone on stream. It's usually how it is. That's alright though. It's it is the human want to make everything as efficient as possible. Now I have official! Thank you so much for the 6 months in advance! Thank you very much. I always say, I hope you don't regret being stuck with me for the next 6 months. But thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Welcome on into the Spot family. That is very generous of you. Thank you. Streamers love us anyway. We do. We do. We may be in pain sometimes, but it goes both ways. So, it's fine. We give each other pain at different occasions. Oh, this mining bell just use a flying machine? Oh my gosh. I know you're joking about that, but if I was to comment on that seriously, you'd probably spend more time setting up the actual flying machine than you would just mining. Oh boy. Chat can be very micromanaging, I'll lose my cool. You get used to it. It's alright. Basically, you gotta think about it that everyone's just wanting to help. That's all it is. Everyone wants to kind of just put in the 2 cents to see if we can help out find the solution. First stream, but we've been watching your vids for a lot longer than 6 months. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome on into the stream now. It is wonderful to have you. If I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way, please do yell at me. But it's good to have you on the streams, and thank you for supporting my content. It's amazing. Also curious to learn how stuff works. For sure, yeah. With redstone, it just gets a little complicated because everyone's got their own way of doing it. And usually that ends up leading to us at a crossroads where we'll do things that don't work, or we'll follow the advice of one person and then the next person, and then those 2 solutions don't like work together. It all ends up getting a little bit muddy sometimes. Now, this is where the problem is a bit difficult here, because this is going to be peeking out the side of the hill. I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming here so we can actually hide this behind some stuff. It's amazing how much pepper this is using. I need to loot my shop soon, because the pepper isn't growing fast enough. Hiccups, please! House of Mesa? Thank you for the 10 gifted subs! Where did these savages come from all of a sudden? And Yehoin also coming in with the 5 subs. I don't want to miss those. Thank you so much, both of you. Guys, you've got a gift sub there. Welcome on into the Spud family. But thank you very much. Catitude also coming in with the 5. Excuse you. Guys, if you get a gift sub from any of these lovely spuds right here, please make sure to send them lots of love. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm out of blocks already. Here we go. But thank you. Catitude, House of Mesa, and Yehoin. Also, Kali Boomalaki. I'm butchering that. Please do yell at me. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much as well. Welcome on into the Spud family. We do a little pearl break. We're doing a little pearl breaking. My brain's already broken. My brain's dead today. But you all are being so wonderfully kind. Thank you so much. And guys, if you did get a sub, you better be thanking. Just like Mike is doing right there. I love it. I love it. Thank you. The slippy shoes are back. Put your sticky shoes back on. No slipping around. Tomokizo, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome in as well. Thank you very much. My word. It's the Nas with the 5 gifted. You haven't gifted before either. It's the Nas. Thank you. The 5 gifted subs. You pronounced the name so correctly, I'm surprised. Did I? Kalabumalaki? Amazing! What's the odds that I butchered it the second time around? But I'm glad I got it right. Let's go. Ando, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you, Ratbird as well. Thank you so much. Boyd's Meow, thank you for the 4 months. I'm trying to keep up with you guys today. Thank you very much. I definitely missed some earlier notifications that I've been wanting to read though. I mean no disrespect, can you explain Vegemite? It is a yeast extract. I'm not sure how else to explain it, unless you want like the taste explanation. It's like a thicker base spread. You only need a very small amount of it. If you overdo it, it is just disgusting. Even I can say that. I'm someone that likes Vegemite. You put too much, you're gonna hate it. Some people you put too little and you're still gonna hate it. You either like it or you don't. But it's a very savory spread. It's sharp. It has a sharper taste, I think I would say. I heard that it's insanely salty. I wouldn't use salt to describe it, in my opinion. Right? I like salt. I am a salt-driven person. I enjoy a good salt. But I wouldn't say Vegemite is salty. I think you could definitely explain it as salty, but I don't get that salt flavor from it for me. It just feels it's a sharp flavor that I wouldn't. It's probably I would say it's in the salt family maybe, but I don't get the salt flavor myself from it. Maybe I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's definitely a sharp yeast extract flavor. And then you've got Marmite, which is a little bit less sharp, and then Promite, which is a soft version of it. But Promite is vegetable extract, not yeast extract. Which is probably why it's not as sharp. Fantasy, thank you for the 100 biddies! Thank you as well. Hello! I hope you had a beautiful day at work today. Thank you for coming in. Hello. Travels, thank you for the 100 biddies as well, coming on in there. We got Cloudy, Vinyl, and Pulp Vincenzo coming in with the 5 gifted subs each. Excusez-moi. What is going on with that, sir? Oh, I need to keep some stone because we need to... Oh, you know what? I'll get some dirt to tear from the outside with. Thank you very much, Cloudy and Pulp. That's way too generous right now. Thank you so much. Blimey. Marmite's a love it or hate it thing too. I haven't gotten to try Marmite yet, but I've heard it's between Promite and Vegemite. Promite tastes like chicken poo. 1 out of 10 would not recommend. I feel like the question that you need to be more concerned about is why do you know what chicken poo tastes like? I'm not judging, but I mean, just saying. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Don't know about that one, champ. Also, chicken poo getting a 1 and not a 0 is questionable. Yeah, why is it a 1? What gives it a 1? Do you like the texture of it? Desperate times felt people. Okay. I mean, I feel like that's not the healthiest option you could choose. I like Promite personally, okay? And man, if chicken poo tasted like that, you know, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Right? I like Promite, okay? Don't you be dissing my Promite and comparing it to poop. Is it a chocolate cake texture? Oh. Oh, chocolate cake texture. See me. Okay, moving on. You see? See? So you're saying you wouldn't? I did not say that, thank you very much. I'm just saying that, you know, if Promite tasted like chicken poop, then I feel like chicken poop would be much more of a delicacy around the world. Not that I would taste it. That sounds disgusting. But Promite, honestly, I like Promite. Just saying. Yeah, just saying. Hi, Davey, how you doing, lovely? You're regretting your gift subs now, right? You're like, we're great. What have we done? We've added people into the system of chicken poop, Promite, and yeast extract. People eat bat poo. What? People eat bat poo? What do you mean? Ah! Gemma, come and punch her, make her stop. What do you make me stop? What do you mean make me stop? I'm just trying to discuss chat's logic here with comparing poo-mote to chicken poop, okay? I think we need to divert that to you guys instead. I was really hoping that would show out more. I think once we add in the lights in the wall, that will help it pop more, because right now it kind of just gets lost. You can't even tell it's purple in there, really. Definitely has the pink tint, though. We can go grab ourselves some frog lights, some pearlescent frog lights, and add in that rim of light around the top. How's the growth on this, by the way, anyway? Can we do another arrow hit? These ones aren't as dense. The last one we did was quite dense. Still a lot of white flowers, though, so I'll leave it for now. Trees on top are looking amazing. Thank you, Cakely. All these trees around, they're very similar to each other. It's just my initial tree type, and then I'll add in some more different trees a little bit later as well to give it more variation. This bit out the front is actually going to be a garden, but I thought I would leave it to stream for us to do. Okay, what was I grabbing again? We were getting frog lights. Okay, how are we doing on time, by the way, guys? How was my brain doing today? Hour and 37. My head's still okay. Okay, it's not bad. I do not partake in the goings of Promite tasting like chicken poo. That's good to know. It's good to know. I'm eating while you're all talking about poo. Sometimes we don't know how the conversations get the way they are in this community. But you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. Oh, you thought that emote said raccoon poop? What? Okay, where are we at? Frog lights! These are considered pop-up shops, right? So, the Popo is gonna have a problem with these soon enough. Okay, what do we got on the frog lights? 3 diamonds per stack? I don't know how many we'll need. 1 stack should be fine. I can't imagine we need more than a stack. Ooh. Okay. I may only be able to go to 2.5 hours today. With the way my body's getting. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, that is lovely, JC Taylor. Absolutely lovely. What is the favorite thing of your daughter to do in Minecraft? Out of curiosity. What do they enjoy doing the most? 2 things. Okay. Ether threatened black market activities the other day? Oh, not the black market activities. Am I gonna need more than 64, you reckon? Surely not. I don't think we'll need more than that. Alright. Look, my diamonds are dwindling. I used to have over 40 diamond blocks. I'm at 28 because I spent so much on dispensers. Ridiculous. Okay. And then I even had to craft the extra stack of dispensers I needed to finish it. Because Tango was sold out. I had to craft so many dispensers. It was sad. You know how sad that is? It's sad. Are you getting a lot done though? Honestly, yeah, we're getting a good amount done, which is really nice. There's an Iskell online. Hi, Iskell. We're gonna fly past him over here. Surprisingly not. What's that? Did I just see what I saw on screen? You're gonna have to give me a moment. I gotta land somewhere. Hold on a moment. I gotta pull up my Stream Elements page. What did I just see on screen? This is what I saw. Trapdoors. Fill a ploy to get me distracted from the trapdoors. Okay, right. What did I just see? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Stream Elements. Let me log in. What has somebody done? Dashboard. Ashino! Thank you so much for the $151 tip. My word. I haven't been able to watch your lives much because of work, but I come in today and you're talking about chicken poop. I'm sad. By the way, it's Guilt Trip Dodo Day. Guilt Trip Dodo Day? What do you mean Guilt Trip Dodo Day? What are you guilt tripping me up? What are you doing? I'm sorry, look, I didn't say I would be the one eating chicken poop, okay? This is chat. This is chat. But actually, no. Thank you so much. And what a time for Khan to come in. Thank you so much, Ash, for the $151 tip. That is insane. I don't know if it converted or not. I think I have it in AUD, I believe. So that's probably why it's come in at that. But thank you so much. That is far too generous, though. Dear me. Regardless, though, I hope work has been treating you well. Okay, I hope you're doing fantastically despite us not being able to see you as much. But I hope you've been well. Thank you very much. My gosh. Also, hi Khan! Shat got onto chicken poop today. How was your stream? Khan killed the best character? You can kill the best characters in Star Wars? What hath I arrived to? Poo what now? Poo you? I know that was... Hi! Hi, Karen! Hope you had a good stream. It's good to see you. Oh dear. It's fine. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Ashnell, thank you once again, though. I'm just going to say that. I want to thank you again. Thank you, Ashnell. You're amazing. I don't want to skip past that entirely. Thank you, Ashnell. Dear me. Hope you be well. But thank you for the raid, Khan. How was the stream? What'd you get done? How many times did you die? The droid got a promotion and it killed it? Why did you kill a droid? What did the poor droid do to you? What the heck? What's up with that? How are we doing on this? Do I hear things? Such a burn you just dished out there? I don't know if I will recover. I know, right? I have the best burns. Clearly. Okay? I know you know that. And I'm glad you agree. I need more dirt so I can build that out. Also, every character that's not me is apparently the best character. So everyone aside from you is the best character. So if you perma-died in the game, are you saying they wouldn't be sad? I mean, that's pretty sad, but... You know. Oh no. Died only one time, sadly. Is he getting too good for you guys? You know? Is he getting too good at the game? What are you all doing today? Excuse him, what? Gongin? I still hope I'm pronouncing your name alright. 50 gifted subs. That's a lot of subages. That's a lot. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted subs to the channel. What are you doing? I do need to play that horn. I don't know if is this girl close enough to actually hear that horn? That would go really well in this situation.
What are you doing?
In the words of Iskel, what are you doing? Gong in. Thank you for the 50 gifted subs. My word. Guys, we just got a gift sub from going in there. Please make sure to send them all the love in the chat. Mad lad behavior, it absolutely is. That is far too kind. Thank you so much. My gosh. We never know how to thank properly for those. Because it's just, it's unexplainable generosity. But, you know, we in the community, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for all your generosity and kindness. That is far too sweet. Thank you, dear me. Also don't want to miss Sneaky Badger UK. Thank you for the Prime sub too, coming in earlier. Thank you, lovely. Welcome on into the Spider family too. Hope you enjoy it here. All the thibble bits. We get the thibble bit. Hold on, you get the toe balls. There you go. I don't do those very often anymore, do I? Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, you know what? Can we start a new thing? When someone goes crazy, when someone does a little crazy thing, can we do some boops? I mean, you guys do hearts, which is actually lovely too. Can we do boops and hearts? Can we do boops? All the boops and hearts for them. We got all the boops going. There's all the boops. We love the boops. Ghost Monkey, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Lovely. Thank you. We'll get to see your boobs. Pop it up. Need to do that. Oh, you meant boop. Yeah, I meant boop. What'd you think I mean? Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. We can boop if you wanna. Do we need to go to Impulse's song? I need a boop song. We can't have a bop song. We need a boop song. Ay, ay, ay. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. You can boop if you wanna. There's a B-dubs online. So when does B-dubs usually get online at this time? Dear me. Seriously though, you all you change our lives more than you know. Cat turn.
Hello.
Was it an old man boot?
Was that an old man boot, was it?
Yeah, was it an old man boot that you just did?
Could be. Could be a boot. I boot.
Oh, good boops. Ah, you booped my nose!
I did boot the nose.
How dare they?
Yes.
What am I gonna do with all the chorus flowers? I'm just want to answer that before that disappears. I am making a chorus flower farm for purple blocks because I'm selling that in the shopping district.
Oh, I just want you to know, by the way, I ate chili con carne.
Good job.
I had food.
You had it before stream. I heard you doing the microwave.
Yes, that's right. I did eat chili con carne today, so you can't tell me off.
I'm very proud of you.
Yes, thank you.
You did good job.
I did good. Yes.
You did good. I am
Yes,
proud.
that's good,
You,
very
you
good.
filled
Yes.
belly with food, which is exactly what you need.
Yes. Now I must get to sleep so I don't miss the train again.
Did you tell them that you're good news?
About the car?
Yeah.
I got car, yes.
He gets car, he can drive place.
I got
Well,
car. I'm not
almost.
very good at car talk though, so I try to give car talk.
I
very
see.
awkward car talk.
You
It's
could
like,
not
maybe
keep-
my car talk boring. Maybe no one want to hear car talk.
no, you see, they're just along. You just are along for the ride when we do car talk.
Car talk.
See, it's fine.
It's fine. Yes, but I got car. Very nice car. Very happy with car.
Yeah.
Good car.
Sadly, you can't really drive it many places yet because you got to finish everything to do it.
It's just, you know, I have to do a stamp duty and transfer fee at a place that's not open after I finish work and not open on the weekends.
Which is a little silly in my opinion.
So I have to find a day where I can take time off of work to go get my car to be mine. It's technically mine, but it's very, very nice. Yeah. And I'm going to anyone that cares. It's a 2011 Renault Latitude Lux.
There you go.
Yeah.
The highest trim level, apparently. It's very fancy for a car from 2011.
Very fancy. It's also a turbo diesel, but it's got like full leather interior, a sunroof, a moonroof, a massager built into the driver's seat, so I can give myself massages.
Well, even my
Drive.
car has a massager.
Special air diffuser system that I can put special smelly things in it and like distribute it through the car separately. What else does it have? It has the good old sat-nav, Bluetooth, full electric memorized seat positions. It's got a 9-speaker car Bose sound system with a subwoofer inbuilt. Anything else I'm missing?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? I'm pretty sure I... What is it? Because I'm leaning on your chair.
Yes.
I'm not putting that much weight on your chair.
It feels like I'm about to fall over.
I'd love to see you in the being.
I don't need to be in that.
Did I tell you that I had the lift today was not functioning and we had to pry it open with our hands to get through the door?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
He's sitting in my chair. The problem with my chair is annoyingly, it can easily tilt and fall over. I think I've like built it wrong or something because it's a secret lab chair. You don't think they would tilt over so easy,
I
but
could easily push you over with my pinky in this chair.
yeah, it's color. I think it might be missing like a singular bolt at the bottom or something because
Are you sure it has
feels
cup
like something tilts
holders?
over.
I've already been very harshly reviewed on those cup holders by someone that I'm standing right next to.
Who are you standing next to right
Someone
now?
gave me attitude about the cup holders in that car.
They're
Very quick.
tiny.
It fits a cup.
It fits like the bottom of a Macca's cup. You know how thin those things are? That's the size of a cup it can fit.
It fits. I
Barely.
don't need to fill it with giant bottles.
You're not a water drinker, that's why.
Nope.
If your car was for a water drinker, they would complain to the sun.
You can have a small little bottle of water. You don't need a big bottle of water. And if you have a bottle of water, that's what the passenger seat's for.
Guys, he just said that if you're a water drinker, you don't need a big bottle of water. A small one will do you just fine.
In the car.
Do you not know, like...
How much water do you chug in a car? I need
Have you not seen these people with like 2-liter water bottles?
Yeah, but we're talking about in a drive. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sculling-
they will do it. You're not.
That sounds risky. What if you need to go to the bathroom in a long drive because you're sculling water?
Some people, a lot of people don't have the bladders like you do. Mr. gotta pee every 5 minutes if he ingests any kind of liquid.
I like to say that my body circulates water at a regular interval, fluttering out those toxins.
So he's in defense mode now, guys.
Yeah,
Less
my
attack
arms
mode and more
crossed and
defense mode.
everything.
Oh, yeah, he's in high judgment mode.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a water drinker either, so I wouldn't carry around that big of water. But I've seen so many people out there that have this giant, like, you got your Stanley cups or anything, or your gym bottles. They're massive.
When I worked on the farm back in the day,
Back in your day.
when I was working in the summer in the hot heat, and that's when I was getting step counts up to like 40,000 steps a day. It was intense stuff. I would go through about 6 or 8 liters of water a day.
That's a lot of water.
It was the hard work, very, very hard, hot work. Would not recommend. But ever since I stopped that, I have not really been consuming water as a regular thing. There's other things that are tastier to drink.
Yeah, well, I wish water had more flavor.
I mean, you can add cordial flavor.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
There's zero sugar.
Ugh. Just drink water at that point.
Oh, it has flavoring.
Just drink water at that point.
Too much, you need more salts in that instance? Yes, that is also true. Yeah, you can go too far with water. I remember, yeah, I would definitely drink too much water because my body would start feeling incredibly ill from the amount of water I would. Because I would just be glugging litre after litre, and my body was like, right!
Well, it's because you probably didn't eat enough.
I didn't have time to eat. The work was too much. You just have to keep on working. The amount of times I skipped lunch and everything doing that job because just work needed to get done. But I needed to drink water because...
Yeah, see, that's illegal.
Well, it's either we skip lunch and get things watered, or we let the trees die. And trees...
Well,
need
that
to
seemed like a
live.
business issue because it's illegal to not take
What you're
breaks
saying,
with
watering
a certain amount of
400 acre
time.
property with 2 people with 1 car is absolutely fine. What are you doing about it?
Yeah, that's illegal. You are outing that business at this point. I mean, you're not naming them, but you're outing them right now.
Well, because look, I
That's an illegal business practice. It's yet legally required to take a break with a set amount of time.
again, the amount of stories I've told you of the things of how things were operated there, I'm holding back.
Yeah, you are holding back.
I'm holding back the things that I had to deal with while I was working there.
Yeah. But it's just a bit of a thing though, guys. If you're working jobs and you're not having breaks after us, like there's a certain amount of hours you are legally allowed to work before it becomes illegal without a break. You need to have a certain break.
The apple orchard I had to work at that had no phone reception, no other people working there besides you, no toilet facility or running water facilities or kitchen facilities, wildlife everywhere, poisonous snakes, thousands of leeches, poisonous spiders, and that person on the hill that would sit around their campfire surrounded by mannequins.
Well, that's got nothing to do with your job.
Mannequin?
Yeah.
They were on the property. They snuck onto the property. They were just
Oh,
sitting on the property with
I
mannequins.
see.
They're up the
Okay.
hill. They're
Yeah.
always there.
Are you sure that wasn't their boundary line?
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been the boundary line. They found some loophole in order to stay there.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
So it was probably fine.
Yeah, but it was awkward there because
Don't
yeah,
judge the guy in the mannequins.
if you needed to go to the if you needed to go to the bathroom of that property, you had to drive to the local cemetery.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, because there was nothing there. So you were left there on a property on your own in intense heat, surrounded by dangerous creatures with no phone reception on your own. So if you got bitten by one of the snakes, there's nothing you could really do. Fun times.
Illegal times.
paid.
It paid.
It was a job.
It barely paid.
It let me at least eat one meal a week.
There are times you're like, I've only eaten bread for a week.
Yep, loaves of bread were a good form of sustenance for me. Just plain bread. But
He would tell me this.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
He would tell me this after the week ended, by the way, guys. After he ended up buying food.
What? What?
Terrible.
I functioned.
Absolutely terrible. But now he's with me, so I don't let him have weeks like that.
No, you don't let me get into my bad habits anymore. No. You make sure that I'm actually good on it.
That's why we lecture you about eating chili con carne at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yep. Yep, no, that's fair. That's fair. But again, I am derailing your entire stream with my work talk and my bad food consumption talk, so I do apologize.
How dare thee derail?
I do apologize. I do forget sometimes.
How dare thee?
I just get into it. I just enjoy the conversations.
How dare thee?
Yes. So I am gonna go get some sleep, have a bit of fluid, and I will stop distracting you before I start going on more rants about my previous job, because sometimes I get into just a bit of a tangent.
Honestly, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, it seems. I think you're allowed to.
Yeah, oh gosh, the things I saw there. The things I had to do.
Jeez, making it sound like you're being on
All
survival.
those chemicals that I had to use with no chemical safety equipment. Oh,
You're really hammering him in the ground. My gosh.
I'm not mentioning any names.
Whee!
It's fine, it's fine. Alrighty, everybody, it was lovely being here. Thank you for tolerating my appearance.
I was gonna say they can't see you.
Well, tolerating my what's a good word? What's a good word for this?
I'm gonna let you figure that one out on your own.
My voice. For tolerating my voice. It has been a pleasure. But farewell, chat. Good night to you, and good night to you, my dear.
Good night.
You have yourself a lovely, lovely stream with all your little shenanigans.
I probably won't be live for 3 hours though.
No?
No.
No? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, take care of yourself. Don't go pushing yourself too hard.
It'll be alright.
Okay, well, take it easy.
Okay.
And I will see you at some point, and I'm going to try and not miss the train to work.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't need that 2 days.
No.
Oh, all right, farewell, everybody.
Farewell.
Huzzah.
Good room.
Bye-bye.
Good night. That's. His voice reminds you of a Jude Law. I don't know if he's been compared to Jude Law before. Self-care, yes. Yeah, shorter stream today for me, probably because of that reason. I need to, I think, rest up a little bit more relaxingly tonight, but we're trying to get as much done as we can. Who knows, maybe I'll do my thing again and just get to 4 hours anyway, but we'll probably do like a 3 hour today. And rock and roll with that. You once worked 14 hours without a break on the busiest day of the year? Yeah, that's illegal. Surely there is laws in place for America, right guys? I feel like America would have those kinds of laws too, but businesses still kind of like try and put it under the table. Surely it's, there's laws against businesses being able to exploit their workers like that. I'd be surprised. Well, sounds like I would be then, if that is the case. Because in Australia, like, you're only allowed to work a certain amount of hours without a break. After the certain amount of hours, you have to have a break at some point. Depends on the state you work in. Ugh. Well, I would hope if they're not implemented that they get implemented, because that's silly. If businesses can do it, they will take advantage of it. That's what they do. That's why it shouldn't be allowed. Okay. Laws universally for minors. Well, but it stops at the adults. Shouldn't stop at the adults. Ooh, oh, I didn't realize I was gonna mine tough blocks so fast. Ouch. There we go. that back in there. Do I put Pepper around the bottom as well? Okay. There we go. Rock lights look so nice. They do, don't they? The purple hue goes really nice in here. I think once we also get the copper in here too and get those gradients happening, I think that should look pretty cool too. It's gonna look very interesting in here. Pepper is definitely an intriguing block. I'll say that much. If it's emergency fields, they can work you till you drop. Oh gosh. Golly goo. It would be very difficult to work in an emergency field. Honestly, major props to you if you do, but gosh, that's difficult stuff. Difficult conditions. I can see why that's what the situation is for emergency workers, but it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Like, there's just situations that are just hard to predict in that kind of field. But you would hope that there's different ways that they can be managed. It ain't great. It really isn't. Goes in at 7 AM and sometimes doesn't get lunch until 4 PM. Oh my gosh. That's so unhealthy for people. Like, you're gonna cause more health issues to your workers as well as the patients at that point. And there's a lot of situations where people work in those kinds of areas, like, overtired. And when you're tired, you're prone to make more mistakes. It's very risky. There should be, you know, we always say there should be more coverage in that, but it's not that simple. Dear me. I'm gonna get fired for your mistakes. It's a rough world out there. I hope y'all are doing okay. TL sir, thank you so much for the 4 months, lovely. Welcome back into the Spud family. Thank you very much for the resub. I need more purple bricks. I'm out of purple again. I could steal from my shop at this point because I don't have much to go. I'll go steal a stack from my shop. Work in an operating room, go in at 6 AM and sometimes you don't eat till 3 to 4 PM. Oh my gosh. Your stomach must be grumbling by the time you get to eat. Dear me, look after yourselves as best you can, lovelies. I feel for you out there. Major props if you do work in those fields, but gosh, we're feeling for you. You work nights at the hospital, most nights you don't get a single break at all. Do you get time to at least have any food? Or any liquids or anything? God, it's rough out there for you guys. Post-mortem companies in the US, they work you and replace you when they feel like it. I mean, that's the same everywhere. It's not just the US. Like, if you think you're valuable to a company, think again. Did I have extra pepper? Oh, I have extra pepper. I'm gonna steal my extras. Nice. There you go. Yeah, no, you're in anywhere you are in the world, unless you're a family-owned business, you are replaceable to them. I respect undead. It is currently 1:03 AM for me right now. So you watch Pillow Company time. Oh my gosh. You're only valuable to a company if they can't function without you. If you have a skill set that is incredibly hard to replace, that they don't want to go through the entire process of trying to find someone to replace you. Like, if they could, right, and it comes to the point that they would have to replace you, they will do it. Right? If they had the option. So that's why you make yourself so valuable that they can't replace you, but you also don't want to get to a point where you become so irreplaceable that you work far too much more than you really should be. I feel like I'm not wording properly right now. But, you know, don't extend yourself past what you should be for a company that will drop you if they could. Like, if not so much drop you if they could, they will replace you if they had to. And they won't think twice about it. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm wording terribly right now, but you get what I'm meaning, right? Everybody is irreplaceable to companies. Never do more than you should. Exactly. If they're asking you to do unpaid overtime, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let people walk over you. You're not a people pleaser machine, you know? Work a job that's not super easy to replace, but not irreplaceable. At the end of the day, every job is typically replaceable. There are some that have very unique skill sets, for example, like surgeons and everything. Stuff like that, they would fight very hard to keep you, right? In a situation like that. So there are some out there that are definitely super unique and not really as replaceable, but 99.9% of the jobs out there, there is someone else that can do it. Oh, Pella, you're on late. That's very normal for me. I start at 11 PM Australian my time, and I usually finish at about 3 AM for me. After this project is finished, what's next? Probably my shops, back to doing a couple of those again. But I do also want to start bingo at some point too. So I'll figure that out. But I do have to go do the next stage of my shops, but I may break it up with a little bit of bingo action. Even paid overtime is just not worth your time. I mean, hey, it's all different for every person, right? And if it's not worth your time, it's not worth your time. Okay. There we go. We have our purple all the way around now. Should I fill in that bit? I probably should fill in that bit, actually. There we go. Last season bingo was very great. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it last season. It is going to be... Sorry, I'm just looking at how I want to do this bit here. Bingo this season is going to be different. There'll be a new version of bingo that'll be a little bit of a change compared to the previous, but I think it should be super fun regardless. It's gonna combine bingo and red light green light together in the one game. I am a horn. Hello, Exuma.
Dang it, not another one of these horns.
Hi, Zuma. How you doing?
I'm alright, I'm alright.
Yeah.
I caught a bit of your stream earlier. I was super interested in what you're doing over here.
Oh, you take an interest in my chorus farm?
Yeah, this is really cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Would you like to see it in action?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to stand in here because I saw the dispensers up top.
Yeah, look, you might get a little bit like a porcupine if you stay in here. I mean, if you stand under the chorus plants, you won't get shot by an arrow.
That is true. Yeah. Well, what if one comes out like at an angle? I'll try.
Well, I mean, I hope that your netherite gear would be able to stop at least one arrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty kitted up. I'll be fine.
All right, come on. 1 second. Let me just press a couple of buttons.
This is gonna look cool as well, right?
Oh yeah, it does. I love doing this thing all the time. All right, here we go. You ready? Ready to get fired at? Okay. Pressing the buttons. Deploying. Just give it a second.
Oh.
There it goes.
Oh. It comes in waves.
Oh yes, it was all at once previously, but we put it in waves for all the redstone. And look,
that is so cool.
Recyclable arrows. And second button. The second one doesn't hurt as much as the first one. It's fine.
Oh, I'm running around picking up arrows now like it's a game or something. Oh!
There we go.
Is that pistons on the ends?
That's right. They pull them down and then put them back up again just to break all the plants.
Nice.
It's my own design, can I just say? You know, I didn't make any tutorials.
It's a really good design.
Thank you.
It actually got me thinking a lot about you know, how it works and how you could possibly make it a little easier for yourself, because
definitely.
Like you have to restock all of those up there, don't you?
Yeah, when those run out, I've got to go. It takes me like 15 minutes to restock them all, one at a time.
So I got an idea for you that I think means you would never have to restock it. Well, yeah, sort of like, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, let's hear it. I'm open.
I'm gonna say never, but you've got to give it like arrows somewhere, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm open to hearing solutions here.
Let's pull out the magic redstone box.
Ooh, all right.
Got dispensers, hoppers, and rails. So I haven't tested this, but it should just work in theory.
Okay.
Now, obviously, a lot of arrows came down.
That's right.
And well, actually, currently every single one of these would get hit, wouldn't they?
That's the idea, yeah. Some arrows do go a little diagonal, so they do miss some of the flowers, but it's not many compared to like I've got 2 stacks of chorus flowers in my inventory now, and it's only increasing. So I do get a lot every time, and only misses a couple.
Do you think it would be a big deal if you were to like halve the output, so you got half as many chorus flowers going?
Yeah, so I was thinking about that in terms of like, so you're saying like halve the dispensers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show you the layout, and then it will probably make sense. If you lay them out crisscross like this, okay, and then you got a hopper pointing into each one.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you have your rails configured like this. Activators on the dispensers, and then powered rails that would need to be powered from above.
Yeah.
Right. So a minecart's going to go across,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to put an arrow into the hopper.
That's
with
right.
Items in it.
Yeah.
So if you fill up the dispenser and the hopper with arrows, like every time it goes across, it's going to keep them full up, I believe.
The thing is, though, it's gotta have the minecarts can only hold so many arrows, right? And I'm gonna have more dispensers up there than it can hold.
Yeah. So how many get shot in one round, right? Like
That's a good question. Yeah. I mean,
like how big is? Let's say that's 64 dispensers up there. It's probably more.
oh,
But like
there's
if we had half the amount.
there's so many more dispensers up there, dude.
Yeah, there's more than 64.
There's like
I'm
5
underestimating.
stacks up there.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought a
Well-
lot from Tango.
I think if you had half of what was up there,
Uh-huh.
a chest holds 5 stacks, and it's only going to shoot 1 arrow out of each dispenser at a time, right?
This is right. I definitely did think about this kind of solution, but I'm also worried that if I don't have dispensers in every slot, a lot of the flowers are going to get missed. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, because they grow so randomly that I can't anticipate where they're going to grow. So,
Like here you've got 3 out of 1.
yeah.
So if that turned into 4 and you shot half of them, you'd have 2. So it sort of seems like a positive, but it's a bit of a dice roll.
It is a little bit of a dice roll. You can end up... I mean, I'm always going to end up with more than I think what's on this floor, right? I'll always end up
Yeah.
with more flowers. These are growing so rapidly. I'm only hearing your sounds
You
right now.
can- This might
Yeah.
this might be a little bit lame, but you could also make a little mini farm where you put a block, you put like 4 blocks on top of one that you place on the ground, and when it grows up, it like doesn't grow any further than player height, so you can just come in and mine some extra ones if you need it, like a
Right.
little backup farm or something. But
Yeah, I mean, I can easily get some from the end if I ever run out, but yeah, it's always the kind of like concern. I mean, you gotta admit though, an entire ceiling of dispensers looks pretty cool.
it's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
Like,
And
it's
then, and
okay.
then, like, you could do this if you don't want to. That's fine. What about like water at the bottom? Because you could sweep all the water to like a central spot.
Yeah,
Collect
but
all the items for you.
yeah, I mean, that
including
would
the arrows.
probably stop me from running around. I still have to run to pick everything up, but it would probably stop me running around and picking everything up row by row. But it's also very satisfying. It's cleaning up, and that's always so
That's
wonderful.
true. That's true.
But no,
A bit of a thought.
everything that you said is definitely has already been in my mind as a potential shift change to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I think like once it gets to the point where I have to restock it again, I might reconsider it. But at the moment, I do have about like 30 odd
I
arrows in
bet.
each.
I bet when you've done a few restocks of those, you'll definitely.
I'll
you'll
be
definitely
so
get
tired.
of it.
Oh yeah, I mean the first time around, I was like, this is so many more arrows than I thought it would take. It's
Yeah,
heaps.
I mean, crazy amount.
it
So
really
does,
is.
Does water pop off the chorus?
Um,
Can't remember.
I don't believe it does. I think it goes around.
Give it a
Oh
try.
no!
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Right. The other
Well-
thought that crossed my mind is, when you've got an arrow shot into the ground, does it actually move those with water?
No.
No. Look, they stay where they are. So if you want your
Arrows-
arrows back, you have to run around.
Arrows are horrible. So we were actually thinking when it came to the chorus stuff is a lays were a consideration. And then you just have a recall with a note block. But if they don't pick up the arrows, there really isn't any point of putting a
They
lays
might
in.
get shot as well.
Well, apparently
they
a
might
lay
get shot by an
regeneration
arrow.
is very strong though, so they wouldn't die anyway.
It
They
is.
would just regen.
They wouldn't die.
But it wouldn't be very solar punky to do that.
No.
I hurt a
So
lays
the
every
arrow,
time.
like the arrow is an entity now. It's not an item.
That's correct. Yeah.
You see what's going on there?
Mm-hmm.
So you want a way to convert an arrow into an entity. Well, like, I'm not saying you need to do this, but now it's got me thinking.
Oh, he's got his redstone smarts
Is there a
brain
way
on.
to do that? I'm not actually. I'm just searching it. Someone else has probably figured this out.
I
It's
mean,
probably like a weird block that lets you do it or something. Like shooting it into mud.
apparently you're
Or
really
something
quiet
along
to my folks, but I mean, you're loud to me. But I mean,
Paul, this is the trouble we have with this technology. Like, there's a difference between what we hear and what gets recorded. It's really strange.
it is. So now I'm adjusting it, and I'm gonna make note if I have to change the volume at any point. There we go. I have to turn you up a little bit. That's fine.
I find it always gets like exaggerated in the recording.
Yeah, look, it either gets loud, too loud, or too quiet. I've always got to adjust voices afterwards.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm working with a sound engineer trying to like figure out like what causes it to do that. Hopefully we'll get there.
Actually, an interesting test would be to see if we could shoot them with snowballs. Have you ever
Oh,
tried?
that reminds me. Yeah, if you put powdered snow directly underneath those,
That will
the
make them
arrows,
shoot
I
straight.
believe,
Yeah.
directly straight.
Yeah, that was also a
Then-
consideration. We just really like the look of the dispensers on the ceiling.
Yeah, you would lose that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it would just look like white roof, which honestly isn't terrible, but the dispensers just look so cool. I like showing the redstone, even though it's not
Yeah,
super fancy.
it's always a thing in this game to like hide redstone, and you don't have to do that.
Oh, what is?
There's a trick that used to be in the game. I don't know if it still is, where you can get like a sand block to float on top of like
That
a
was
wall,
like
and then that would
Oh.
that would like convert if you. But this is not useful. But it would then convert an arrow into an item.
Oh.
But I don't think that's a thing.
Intriguing. Yeah, I don't recall any way to change arrows into into items again.
Neither do I. It'd be really interesting, to see if there is a way, because it's such a strange thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm curious
hogging,
now about the.
some of your resources, by the way.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Those chorus fruit are very important to me.
For your shop.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what this farm is for. Just gonna put that in there real quick. Beautiful. Plus, I had to use all my purple to build the wall. Do you know how much stacks of purple it took to make this wall?
Oh, 8? No, 12.
I've lost track. 8's probably a little bit closer, honestly.
Okay. You know, one thing having the shop, but now you've got to find a way to get people to build with purple.
Look, if Cub can make
it's
people...
not a popular block, is it?
It's not. It really isn't. And that's the issue. But, if Cub can inspire people to buy horns and fancy fireworks, I'm going to find a way for get people to buy purple. Alright? I'll figure it out.
I think you want to do like a futuristic building pack.
Futuristic
You've got like a
building pack.
predefined build palette. It's like, these blocks together will make your base look great.
But Zima, apparently the one person that's actually building futuristic on this server, Ren, it's not manly enough.
Oh. It's not manly enough for a bit of purple?
It's not manly enough.
Dang.
But that sounds like a task for me, if anything. If it's not manly enough, I gotta convince him otherwise.
You gotta find a way.
I think it's the
I think
manliest
Impulse-
block on the server.
Impulse might do with a bit of this too. Like for
Yeah?
Cyberpunk City, I could see a bit of purple.
That's true, yeah. There's some sale campaigns I think I can make to convince people.
Yeah.
Can I
You'll
just
find a way.
talk about it for a second? We've only just run this machine and look how much the purple has grown. Chorus has grown.
It grows fast, doesn't it?
It's so fast. It's brilliant. I love it.
I'll tell you what's fun. In a creative world, just throwing down some chorus and then doing a tick warp, and they'll go and grow
Seeing
really
how
fast.
much it grows. Yeah, because some can
Yeah.
get super tall, which is why the ceiling is so high in this one.
Yeah, it's a big build.
But I
It
do
looks
love...
cool. I got my free cam going around now.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
quite a large expansion. It took me a little
I
bit
love
to
your
make.
I love your building style. All the
Thank
building
you.
that I do comes off of other builders on this server. Like That's how I learn. At some point, I want to try and like emulate what you've done and try and like learn from it and come up with something.
Color. That's the biggest thing. Don't be
Colour.
afraid to use color.
I noticed that, like big blocks of color that like show you the contours of the build.
Exactly. Use
Really
color
clever.
to highlight different pieces of your builds, different purposes of your builds, and you can still keep it within a theme. Like, as long as you do a theme that's very heavy on the, like, being okay with color side, it's fine. I mean, if you're doing things like medieval, you can use color in the roofs, you know, things like that to really make it pop, where the rest of the building would be the normal natural colors.
Yeah.
But you can
It's
find ways to
fascinating.
pop.
There's like no set rules because, like, when I compare something you've built to B-Dubs, like they both look incredible, but they're both done totally different. Like he's going with all the textures, and you're going with like shapes and colors, and
Yeah, that's right.
just endless possibilities, right?
It is amazing. I can build in a different style and it'll still be like, oh, that's a Pearl build. People can still tell. And I
Yeah.
can also see it too. I'm like, yeah, no, that does look like a Pearl build, and I can't even really explain it myself.
Yeah, that's just your thing, isn't it?
It is my thing, you know? At that point, I've developed it.
Wonderful.
But try new
Well,
things.
thanks for letting me interrupt you here. I've probably derailed you a little bit, but I really wanted to share that idea with you.
Oh, you're fine. I do
Um,
appreciate it. Like, I will probably end up changing this when I get tired of having to refill the dispensers, so...
Yeah. Hit me up if you want any help. I'll happily
Oh, absolutely. Thank
know,
you. Thank you,
help
X.
out put that whole thing together.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. I'll be watching your stream.
No worries. Catch you later.
All right. See you, Pearl. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was very lovely of X to offer some suggestions with that. Because, like, you know, Zoom is right. I will eventually get to the point where I do not want to restock that again. The one saving grace with this is that, you know, 1 arrow per dispenser is 1 use of the machine. I have to use it quite a lot for it to actually run out. Although with the rate that we're pushing it today, we're probably going to end up using half of the arrows that are in there right now. I would not be surprised. Let's have a look at what's in there right now. See how much is left. Because I've probably used a good chunk. I think we probably pressed it about 10 times today, I think. So there's probably about 2/3 of the arrows left. Oh, 26. I haven't refilled that today. So we still have another 26 uses of it. We've only pressed the button 6 times today. And that's including my test before stream. So it takes a while for these to actually run out. So that's honestly fine. Why not just fill them and be done with it? Because it's expensive. It's a lot of dispensers. It's a lot of stacks of arrows. I only filled it to 32 before because I was running out of arrows. Right? And this is me that I had 3 shulker boxes full of arrows. Plus basically another 2 double chests of arrows. So whatever that is, that filled up all of the dispensers only with 32. Skeleton farm because 3 arrows. Where do you think I got my arrows from? That's exactly where I got my arrows from. And I am out of arrows. I need to AFK the farm again for me to actually get more. I am all out. So it's kind of crazy. I even had to lag a few from certain Scar on the server. So Scar uses Infinity anyway, so I don't feel guilty about that. So I was a few stacks short. Arrows are way too hard to collect. They're okay if you have a skelly farm, which I do, but like I am this was all full of arrows at some point. And this is all I got left. I am out. Stuck. I thought there was another skeleton farm on the server. I thought Corrales had one, but I couldn't find it. So. Because I could have sworn he said he had 2 skelly farms. Awful amount of lag lately. So much lag lately. Iskel has one? Oh, okay, gotcha. I haven't got any kind of agreement with Iskel though. Corrales has said I could use his skeleton farm before. Which is why, like, if someone says, like, give me permission, I don't feel as guilty. Okay, so we're kind of getting there with what this is looking like. I quite like that. It's interesting too because it kind of looks deeper than it it looks like a pretty deep build, even though it's not crazy deep into the mountain. There is almost a partial illusion to it. Can you use mine if you need it? Oh, you have one as well, Ziva? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where is your Skelly farm? Been saying we're getting major Mist vibes? Nice. Wait, what's Mist? Is that like a video game? But I think this actually works really well, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm going backwards with free cam here. It oddly works. I think Solarpunk really leans well into the color for me. At the same time, people have said Solarpunk is very white and barren, but I refuse to believe that Solarpunk is plain white. I like to add my color in. At the bottom of your honey vader through a cave, but have to show you the way. Okay. Do you mind if I visit? Because I don't know how long I'm going to be live for today. My head's not quite in the right physical health state to be on for super long today. So let's see if I pop over before I end up conking out. There are different types of Solarpunk. There is. I would say there's a very colorful version of it too. What I do want to do is I want to, with my build, I would love to kind of like, as I go up the mountain, I want to make the builds lighter in color. So we'll have a darker palette of colors lower down. Try not to click the stop sharing button. There we go. And as it, you know, as it gets higher, it makes it look like the sun has kind of impacted things, and they're trying to get the reflections more. So really like building up that bright palette the higher you go is going to be a goal. And I'll be on my way for X. Thank you very much. Okay. People were saying, some people are saying Solarpunk has to be very futuristically white because it reflects the sun. So that's a lot of, that was a little bit of the battery rebuttal from that. But, which I get, but I think Solarpunk can be so much more than that. Okay. Which is why I always like to say, hey, this is my topic, but it's, you know, edited by me in my own style. Oh.
Hi.
You got some mail. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I just noticed the green beacon. That's what tells me.
Oh, very nice. It's working.
Oh, it's Cubfan's trophy. I forgot. He messaged me and everything.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. This way, over here.
All right. I love your interior. So you got some good colors in here too, X. Got some really beautiful color. I love it.
This was actually inspired a fair bit by some of the build palettes you've done. If you follow me up.
Yeah. Up.
Oh my God, Pigman.
So maybe I don't follow you up?
Nah, you'll be safe.
Oh,
God,
I'm falling.
Oh, have you not rode the honey vader before?
I think I have
to go
once.
into the corner.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, did I go too high up?
Oh boy.
I don't have to go up that high? It's fine. Wait. Yeah, there we go.
Yes,
I'm an expert at
it.
these things.
This room right here was inspired by like some of the build palettes I'd seen you use.
Right.
So I've put it together in a little bit of a different way, but
no, I love it.
Yeah,
it feels very cozy.
Yeah, the azalea leaves and the packed mud, they just go together so well, don't they?
Have you realized how circular spore blossoms are when you encase them in a block?
Yeah, they are actually.
It's like a little pink sun. It's adorable.
Got like the right curvature.
Yeah. Did you buy that from my shop?
No, I think I went on like a really long expedition.
No, Zuma, I'm selling them.
I think it was before your shop opened. Your shops are like right outside the little street, aren't they? They're the like the vans.
Yeah, the trucks.
Yeah, I love them. They're so cool, those vehicles.
Thank you.
So cool.
Oh.
So, we go all the way down to the bottom. And it's a safe fall.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a long way down. Oh my god, everyone's got to drop.
Okay, then from here, it's not even signposted.
Okay. Maybe we need to add. I can add a. Here you go. Here's a purple path.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Making it nice and bright for you.
Then we go up and around and down again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's alright. Can't go that way anyway. I only put stuff down where I know I have to go. Okay, hold on.
And here you
Wall
are.
breaking. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at the little feetsies. Nice. Is it a double or is it a single?
It's a single one.
Mm-hmm.
They can't see you, so you just stand here and swipe with the old sweeping edge.
Oh, very
They will
nice.
look at you like they're going to shoot, but they won't hit you.
No, I can't get to you. The heads are in a block.
Now, what am I... Okay, you can just take all the arrows you need.
Oh, have you got a...
Rather than
Oh, wow.
farm.
Yeah, that's a ton of arrows. Thank you so much. I mean, look, I use so many of my arrows from mine, so if you say take, this is going to be empty at all times.
Yeah, no, empty it out is fine. I don't need the arrows. So.
Oh my gosh, well thank you. I do appreciate that. Like, it takes so many arrows
most
to run the
welcome.
chorus farm. It's insane.
Do you need another shulker box?
I think
Probably.
I think this one that I've got should be okay.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, you're far too kind, Dex. Thank you.
I've got so many. I can give them away. It's no bother.
Oh my word. You are brilliant. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
You're most
I
welcome.
can restock things a bit more now. 32 was the
Yes.
max I could do because I was just running out otherwise.
Yeah. When you fill them all the way up, they'll last a long time.
They will. Like,
Hey, now
64
I can
uses
navigate
is
out
huge.
of here.
Yeah, there you go.
I get lost in the cave again.
Follow the not ugly purple, the one that you really should be building with.
Purple, honestly, purple is a great texture. It's just just a bit of a tricky color to work with.
It is. I think it's because there's not much that matches it to you. What did I...
See, I don't know, like pink isn't like a color you see on a building a lot, right?
To be fair, yeah, it's not. It's not something that really goes in many themes. Oh,
Yeah, like you see, I got this Aztec temple thing going on, and it wouldn't fit in anywhere here really, unless you made like a little purpose-built room for it, I guess. Oh, am I
yeah,
getting
I
you
mean,
thinking?
if you're thinking in Aztec, it's probably... I don't know if purple was something that was really used back then, but it's also at some point it was used with royalty. It was... we were talking about it a little bit earlier today. It was considered a hard pigment to make, so it was expensive. So it was something...
I could put a little Purple Man figurine up here or something then, right?
A Pepper Man
On-
figurine? Yeah?
Yeah, if you look over to one side, there is the Guardian of the Mail over there. You might have to use a bit of cheaty free count to the other one,
yep.
but over that side there is the he's called Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Jack-o'-lantern man.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay. Oh, you got your little robot guardian over there too.
Yeah, I haven't built one in the middle here, so maybe purple. Definitely stand out.
I think the thing though, if you use purple, is that you don't have it anywhere else in the builds. You could definitely have it near your portal, because that's purple.
That's true.
That would fit. I like your
Like,
singular
that might be
diamond
the
tree.
trick, like it stands out, draws your eye to it, and then you see it's like a statue of a. Oh yeah, the diamond tree.
Mm-hmm.
That was Corrales. He overpaid big time for something.
What did you give him?
I can't remember.
You can't
Oh my God,
remember,
what was it?
and it would cost that many diamonds.
I'm
Are you
totally
just-
blanking.
Are you so rich that that amount of diamonds is like, yeah, it's just build a tree out of it. It's
Yeah,
alright.
I'm doing okay for diamonds.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like you do need to buy some purple.
I've got a couple of successful shops, and when other people are successful, they buy trophies from me. So
Oh yeah,
Works
true.
out.
You are running that. You are getting a chunk of diamonds from that one.
yeah, I get a steady income.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's actually I gotta go sort Cubs out, haven't I? He's got
Oh.
1,000 sales from all those horns.
Oh gosh, the amount of diamonds you would have got from those. Insane.
Yeah, he got crazy.
I have to
Cool.
ask, what
I'm
are you...
gonna go take care of that then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, go on. What was it?
Oh, I was just gonna ask what you're cooking here for such a big campfire.
I don't know what it is. I just throw it together. I'm trying to put a little more rhyme and reason into my builds,
Uh-huh.
and I just felt like somewhere there should be a campfire of sorts. So I put it here.
Must be a honkin'
No.
chunk of meat.
Next. Yeah, they drag a whole beast onto it or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Cook it all at once. Save some time.
Yeah. I could get some like nether quartz here. That kind of looks like bony.
Oh yeah, it
Bony
does.
meat.
I mean, look.
Right.
If you want to know what's a good meat, is mangrove wood. It's basically
yeah, okay, I
roasted
can
meat
see
on the
that.
outside, and on the inside you got the flesh, the red.
Yeah, I can see that working too.
Yeah, yeah, it
I
does
might have to
work.
come and install something over here then at some point.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll definitely sell the idea a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, purpose I think is something a lot of people are starting to put in their builds now, and I think it's really cool. We're loving it. I was talking to
Yeah.
Scar the other day, and Scar was talking to B-dubs, you know, they've been touring around people's
Gotta
builds.
spread
and
the
having a
word.
look.
Purpose the hot new block on Hermitcraft.
Ah, thank you. You'll help me
And
with
there's a
that
new
one?
shop open.
Yeah, I have to set my prices. I haven't set them yet. Oh gosh,
I'm gonna have to challenge myself at some point to build with Purple.
that would be so cool. Should totally do that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll try.
Okay, well, enjoy your trophy, Zuma. Have fun doing
Yeah,
your job.
I sure will.
Alrighty,
Cool.
I'll hop out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pearl. See ya.
Bye. Lovely. Scar has meat in his train. Yeah, because that's his cooking one train, his furnace train, right? Dun, dun. You heard purpur instead of purpose? Oh no, I certainly didn't intend any of that on purpose. Oh boy, alrighty, here we go. Hopping in here. Well, we can, I can restock a few more of those arrows now, which is nice. I don't think I will do it right now, because I'm not going to be able to handle the repetitive nature of that at the moment. But now that we have more arrows, I can make my machine last us a little bit longer. How you coping with the cold at the moment? Freezing here in Melbourne? It is 8 degrees right now outside, but I'm fine. Because I do have a ducted heating system on my house, so I kind of just turn that on when I get a little cold. So doing okay at the moment. I did go to a party the other week though, and that was freezing. Like the doors are closed and everything, but it was cold. It was a cold one, that one. It's the only time where it's kind of been like, okay, it's almost unbearable cold. But otherwise okay, because my house can handle it. I have a 2-story home. It's a thinner 2-story, and all the heat kind of just stays upstairs. So it's all the rooms that I usually reside in are okay in heat anyway. Aussie cold is adorable. See, something I found interesting the other week actually is I saw a post on Reddit, I think, or something somewhere about Australia being cold. And you know what other people said? People that weren't from Australia actually said that Australia cold tends to bite a little more. Sure, our Celsius may not be as cold as you guys over there on snowy lands, but our cold winds bite a lot more. That's from what people overseas, like who lived overseas, who visited Australia, were saying. That's not me saying that, that's other people. And I was like, oh, that's quite interesting to know. Because we get all the southerly winds. And they get super, super bitey. So as much as our Celsius isn't that low, it still feels cold. It gets to you. It gets through to your bones here in Australia. Cold wind hit the bone. It sure does. But I never like making weather a competition though, because the biggest thing that you always got to remember with weather too is that everyone's bodies is attuned to their climate. So if you grow up in a colder climate, you're going to be able to handle a lot more colder temperatures than someone who, for example, might live in Florida. I don't know how often it snows in Florida, but Florida is pretty warm. But places that more commonly have warm climates, their bodies are going to be more in tune to dealing with hot weather. So our limits at which it's like, this is freezing, are completely different depending on where you live. So in Florida, good one. Has it ever snowed in Florida? When was the last time you guys had any form of snow over there? I mean, look, we've had snow in Australia, aside from the mountains. It just happens once like every 20, 30 years. And when it does, it doesn't really land on the ground. It, you know, disappears before it evaporates before it gets there. The 1990s was the last time. Oh boy. You guys are probably similar to us then. We really don't. We don't get snow other than the mountains. Typically. We'll get hail. See, our version of snow is hail, because that's the closest we get to it usually. And that can coat the ground. That looks like snow more than we will get otherwise. Had a couple of flurries here in Florida, especially 3 years ago. So you've had something. Okay. Got something. Have I ever visited Pearl in Canada? Have I visited Pearl in Canada? I think I've visited Gem in Australia. I haven't visited Pearl in in Canada yet, though. I'm sorry. I love when people do that. It's fine. It's okay. Gem is just Pearl number 2, and I'm Gem number 2. You know. It's fine. It's fine. On a serious note, have I visited Gem in Canada? I have not yet, no. And I say yet because I would like to go and visit Gem in Canada one day. I don't know how possible it's going to be because I'm getting myself into situations where I think I'll be traveling less. So I don't know how viable that's going to be in the future, but I would like to. I would like to. It's always a joke when people mix you two up. I don't understand how it happens so often. Alrighty. Now, how are we looking on this? Okay, so let's see here. So we've got that. I need to make a proper doorway into the perfect area. And I feel like that would probably be a nice double door going through here. What kind of door could we use that's similar to a purple color? That's another issue, is that we don't really have many doors that go with purple. We got iron block doors, that's about it, isn't there? Traveling less situations. Yeah, I'm making some financial decisions that in the long run would make it a little trickier to go places. Copper. Yeah, we'll probably use copper. Seeing as we're using copper anyway. Aged copper doors. We can try that. Bamboo, I think, is the wrong hue for it. I don't think bamboo would go too well, though. Travel in this economy? I know, right? Alright, we'll do... I think copper is... you guys are right. Copper would probably look good. If we age it a little bit. Make a long-term plan to visit all the hermits in their hometowns. As someone that lives in Australia, even with the decision that I'm making at the moment, I don't think that's very viable for me as an Australian. As much as that would be amazing, not really a good idea. I think people should come visit me. Then it's a one-time visit, right? And then you're sorted. Once per person. There you go. They don't have to ever travel again. Right? Okay. What was I doing? Where did this come from? Okay. Put that in here. And then we want to grab copper doors. There we go. We have a couple of oxidized copper doors here. There we go. Nice. And we grab some honeycomb. We've got some already. Okay. Traveling is so expensive these days. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. Europe is the worst cost-wise for me to travel to. Europe is disgusting. Yes, bamboo farm. Not a lot happens in Australia. We always have to be the one to travel. I've grown to accept that. We're gonna put this around this way, I think. There you go. We'll help it blend in more once we do the blocks. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, once we do the blocks, we'll probably gradient them up from the ground and going upwards. But I also feel like copper would look better going down from the top as a gradient. So I'll have to figure that out, what I want to do with that. I'm probably not going to do the copper gradient today, though. I think my brain is not in the right headspace to do all that. So we're rocking around with that. But that's good. We have the copper doors into here. So now I can kind of do a little bit of work on this room now. And what do I want to do the floor? I think I want to do it something different. We also want to get some terracotta so we can actually cover up the purple a little bit here. So let's go grab a bit more of that. Yeah, flying ticket back to the US more than doubled since the pandemic. It used to be $850 and now it's 2,000 USD. Oh gosh, are you saying at one point it used to be $850 before the pandemic? That is an insane price hike. Dear me. Okay. Sadly, guys, I think after I do this terracotta, I'm probably going to have to head out. Because I can feel myself getting into a nauseous state. I do apologize for that. I also don't like repeating the facts that I end up in those situations. But it is getting to that state. And that's where I don't know I kind of should conk out before I end up feeling on the sick side. So we'll just do this terracotta for today. And then we'll have to probably end the stream on this one. And it's a shame because I was really, I really like doing my Hermitcraft this week. We got a lot of stuff for us to work on. So I'm kind of bummed about that, especially if you guys got it cut off on Monday as well. But we'll work with it. Grateful for the stream, no matter the length. Well, I'm grateful you guys turn up. You know, that's the big thing. You guys hang around. We have good times. And I really do appreciate it so very much. Twitch has been an amazing journey, and I will continue to stream on here for a while to come. Okay. Pale terracotta, my pale terracotta pie. I'm making some pie. We can make a little nook and cranny here. By doing this, gives us a little like storage option maybe, if we want to do something like that in this building. Okay. That in. How much? What's the time we've gotten to today regardless? What are we at? Oh, 2:47. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'll take it. Okay. Impulse should be streaming in a few minutes anyway. You can raid him soon. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the time that Impulse goes live. But I'll be living it on Friday. Regardless. I don't know if I need to work out what I'm doing for Friday as well. Because that's also going to be upload day too. One second, I'm just going to have a drink. He's streaming later today? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll see who's live when we're ending and then go from there. Warps, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. Welcome back into the Spud family, lovely. Thank you very, very much. Devil Bean, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome, welcome back. Start your break from school. Hey, well, I hope you're enjoying some time off. Thank you for coming in today, Devil Bean. And thank you, Kunoma, for the 100 biddies earlier too with the message. It was about our conversation with working laws and stuff like that. Thank you very much for your input there too, lovely. We had Wanyan, thank you so much for the Prime sub. If I butchered your name, please do let me know. But thank you very much for the Prime. Welcome on in there too. We got Purple Frog Plays. Thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back in, Purple Frog. Ghost Monkey, thank you for the 100 biddies earlier as well. Coming on in. Hold on, let me just scroll down. I want to make sure I haven't missed people today. Because I think I missed some earlier, right? I did. Vistra, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome on back in. I'm so sorry I missed these. This was some at the start of the stream I didn't get around to saying thank you for. Kate Firinger, thank you for the 3 months as well. And I hope work treats you well. Thank you so much, lovely. Bandit Commander, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back on in. Good morning, lovely. Silk Spar, thank you for the 26 months. Welcome, welcome back. Zelteric, thank you for the 3 months as well. I do appreciate that. Shiny Walrus, did I thank you? I think I did. Shiny Walrus, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back in. Tricky, thank you for the 8 months. Seraphim Royal, coming in with the 3 months. Vino Dragon, thank you for the 18 months, not the 16, 18 months. And the message as well. I'm really glad this is a comfortable place for you to be. Thank you, Vino. Crayon Ghost, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back in. Rainbow Skull with the 17 months. Hello, hello. I think I got everyone earlier that I missed. Hopefully. If I've missed you from earlier, please do give me please do shout at me. Thank you. We've also got KT Peach, thank you for the 20 months just coming in right now. Thank you, KT. Welcome on back in. And Ghost Monkey, thank you for the 50 biddies. Graduate high school here in about 14 days on the 22nd. Well, that must be very exciting for you. I hope everything goes well. You get the results that you're happy with too for your graduation. That's very exciting. You're being forced to socialize. We all love those days, don't we? When our social battery is already probably a big ol' 0. You got this. Ever played Animal Crossing? I have. I used to love it when I was younger. And I have played the newer one. But I kind of played it so much that I burnt myself out of it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to place these in and then we'll hop out for the day. Chuck that there. At least we're getting a good scope on how these walls could end up looking. There we go. And then what we can do is we can probably do a jungle floor. Oh, I've run out of terracotta. Jungle floor a little bit higher up just to split the levels a bit. But this should be a nice building that I can definitely chuck some kind of farm into. But this looks cool. Walking through here. Gotta say it's satisfying too. I mean, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make this room look nicer once we do all the proper detailing in here, but let's press the button for one last time today, just as we're gonna end the stream. Because that's all fully grown, that's ready to go. Let's do it. Let's see these arrows rain down. I love that they're in strips. Oh, that's satisfying. It misses just a few. How do we do this time, actually? Just one there. One there. It gets most of them. Probably like 80% of them. 80-90% depending on how the trajectory is. And then we break the bottom. I still gotta remove some of the delay on that. It's far too long. Satisfying. I love it. Best chorus farm I've ever seen? Oh, well, thank you. There's not a lot of chorus farms out there because people don't usually use chorus or need to make a farm for them. So I found this really fun. This is cool to me. Okay, I'm happy with the design of the building as well. I will say that. I think I'm glad with how it came out. I was kind of dreading making this building for a while because it's so large. I've kind of been a bit more against these days making massive buildings. But I think this one came out pretty well that I'm happy enough with it that I'm really glad I ended up making it. Let's get rid of some of these. There we go. Already hearing it grow. It's so fast. Okay, lovely. Look at that. And we got a little chorus fruit that time. We got 4 stacks in a bit that time. Sometimes you can end up with 2 in a bit, sometimes 3 in a bit, and now we've got 4 in a bit. That was a very lucrative harvest. Beautiful. Look at it go. All right. Wonderful. Bell's Chorus Fruit Farm redstone tutorial coming soon. Well, all it is a bunch of pistons underground. So as you can see, just down here. So it's just a bunch of sticky pistons that lower and raise some endstone. And that's, of course, to the bottom button. Just a really simple redstone line. I've only used a repeater delay on it. I could use a whole like etho clock and everything, but I didn't want to make that long of a delay. So it's just a bunch of redstone repeaters just to add a delay so people get time to press the button, then walk over to the window to look. But of course, like I said, it's too long, so I'm probably going to shorten the amount of repeaters on that anyway. And then up top is just, of course, the redstone torches going all the way to the top just to carry the signal all the way up there. I originally had it as a staircase redstone line and then realized that I could have just done that. So I did that, and then of course we fixed it earlier today where the signal was powering itself, so now it's just in the lines of repeaters up top. So, a bunch of dispensers. Dispensers are very expensive, but you know. Eventually there'll be a version where I'll be able to restock the arrows a bit easier, because I'm not going to be able to do that for very long, but it lasts a while. If you filled it up with a stack of arrows on each one, that's 64 uses. It'll get you more purple than you need. So it's going well. So for the redstone area, yeah, I've got to add one in. But sadly, like, I think I'm at my limit today. So I will absolutely be thinking of all kinds of different aesthetics and things that we can add in there. But we've made some beautiful, beautiful progress, and I really appreciate you guys coming in with me today and hanging out with us in stream. I'm going to be live again on Friday, hopefully. I would imagine at 11 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time, because I've got a lot of my video recorded today. So, and people keep coming around for clips too. We got Zima and Jem who've popped around a little bit that I've been able to put in some clips for, which is nice. So basically all I need for this video is just touring someone around the build. That's about it. Because you guys know I'm trying to do that thing this season where it's not just me explaining it, like I want to go and show somebody, bring someone around the build with us. So I'll probably just find some of that, and then that would probably be the video, honestly. I think it's been plenty entertaining with what I've got. So regardless, hopefully get on time on Friday. You all have been absolutely beautiful and wonderful. Thank you very much for your patience with me, everyone. You're fantastic. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your Wednesday, Thursday, and I will catch you on Friday. There'll be a video out on Friday, so keep your eye out for that. That's going to be all about this kind of stuff that you guys have been getting the exclusive previews on. Yeah, I've enjoyed the process of this build. Thank you for being here with me. You're amazing. Let's go see who we can raid today, shall we? See who's live. We almost made it to 3 hours. Almost. Okay, what do we got? Let's raid Ollie today. We're gonna go raid Ollie. He's currently on Minecraft SOS. So that is that SMP that they've got going on over there. We're gonna go say hi and send him lots and lots of love. Looks like he's currently, oh, he's deafened, but he's in a call with a few other folks on there as well. Catherine, Sherbel, and Flip. So it sounds like you might get to hear their voices too. We'll go say hi there. But you all are amazing. Thank you so much for being amazing, guys. I'm gonna see you on Friday. Thank you for all the support today, by the way, with everything. You're amazing. All right, catch you next time, everyone. Let's do a hashtag potato party for our raid message, and I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye. Bye. Boop.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like a little text saying, hey, what's up? They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Yeah, he gets when I'm in a bad mood. Then he knows how to make it alright. Yeah, I get that, you got a history, but I don't wanna think about no other than us.